Yo folks, and welcome back to East Memories of Celceta. Last time we played this was probably several months ago, but Lethal's changing how he does game requests here at Flawless Victory, so we're just gonna power through this thing until it's bloody done. Actually, it may not be able to be played in the preview because I have to have the window in focus to actually control the video game. Either way, last time we were doing things and stuff. I'm not sure how much of this game we have left. We've been playing it for about 8 hours now, I think. And to be honest, I can't remember what we did last time. It probably wasn't important. What are we doing this time? We'll figure it out together as a family. That's another reason I want to do it this way. Also, my mouse, you can go. We have all those cleared. It's good. It's good. I think we were maybe looking at buying some new stuff. Also, we had a game request. Not game request, but a tell me your favorite game and tell me why it's shit. We'll get to that in just a moment. Oh yeah, that was the whole river thing. Thank you, Agent Bertha. That was the whole thing. We went to the island village and they were poisoning it. Well, actually, it was the animals that were poisoning it because they were getting pissed off. That's right. We have like other places to go. But anyway, why Daggerfall sucks 31 flavors of craw milk? I mean, where to start? There's lots of good things about Daggerfall, even though it is my favorite Elder Scrolls game. There's lots of ways that it sucks ass. The dungeons, while expansive and fun to explore, are also unfun to explore. Whenever you have those ones where there is a switch that opens the door to the quest item, and you can't find the switch anywhere in there, and it could be anywhere in this thing that could be like a Doom map. And you're trying to find the one switch, because there could be multiple switches to activate things and stuff, and you just haven't found the right one. There's no indication on the map, oh, that one opened the quest item door. It might just be toggling an elevator up and down. I've had that happen multiple times, where I know exactly where the quest item is, maybe because I've gotten tired and I've done Tele 2 quest marker, which is what you can do in Unity. Yeah, these dumb things. Oh yeah, you have something to do, little baby? He's just gonna go, alright. I forget what these damn things are called. It doesn't matter. They're living their best lives. I think we're done here, though. We've actually solved the whole mystery. Do we have like a quest marker system? We have a journal, so we can remember everything. Eventually, we were able to prove I wasn't the culprit, because of course we got locked up again because we're outsiders and anything that bad happens has to be immigrants, right? Wink? Lethal's speaking tongue-in-cheek, just in case that was not obvious. Eventually, Ozma says he intends to tell the villagers about Gaddis, the one who was pissing off these creatures, but wants to keep the Spartas, which are the creatures, role secret for now, as he wishes to learn the truth of the Spartas and the reason why they're revered as sacred beasts by the tribe. Because he doesn't know, he just knows how to, do husbandry for them. Carmine, welcome in. Toss up between Super Mario RPG and Baldur's Gate. We're going to start having topics here at Flawless Victory, and our topic today, if you're watching on YouTube, is tell me your favorite RPG. So, Super Mario RPG, quality choice. I was thinking about that this morning. I really like how they handle level ups in Super Mario RPG. So it's like not every fight matters, and you don't have to grind. It's like you need to beat bosses and boss adjacent, like optional bosses. That's how you advance in the game. It's really well designed in that particular way. Of course, the music's fantastic because it's a Nintendo Square game. Baldur's Gate, the first one, I don't have as much experience with, but I mean, it has a franchise, so it's probably pretty alright. I know Baldur's Gate 3, fucking perfect game. Well, at least perfect enough. Perfect with what's available with the technology we have at our disposal today. I played that with Grimmeth not too long ago, and it was a very memorable experience as a dwarf that threw things and people. On our way out of Celceta, Commander Leo, that's right. We saw Commander Leo. The map is complete as far as the river. Might be a good idea to return to Kaznon. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Thankfully, Past Lethal got this all figured out for us, so we just need to go back to our main hub and get the hell out of here. I'm just taking a look around here before we get out. Back to Daggerfall, though. I'm trying to think of the other things. There's a lot of things that can really hose you in that game, especially if it's your first time playing, like Paralysis can really kick your ass. Yeah, here are the people we saw. How y'all doing? Please, just let us, rest here a while in the village. Just a little. I mean, we'll be gone before you know it. Yeah, they just got here as we were leaving. Does Lethal remember the way out of this place? Hell no. Does he remember how to play the video game? Probably not. Will he remember? That's what he's saying. He does remember these can be used to teleport. So that's the beast lair. We don't want to go there. We want to go... Okay, we need to get to a green one. Which... I think that one's green? It's hard to tell when it's like that. Welcome in, Zeffy. Hopefully you're doing well today. Saw you in Alan's chat. I actually missed the start of Alan's because I was watching Mia earlier this morning. I've been making an effort to watch new people. Or maybe people I don't watch enough. To try to learn how to be a better streamer, because Lethal's pretty garbo at streaming, he feels. Or at least he feels he could be stronger. It's around here somewhere. You know, people that are doing better than me, probably good to emulate. We're not changing anything about how Lethal does things here, at least as far as how he acts. But he does want to, like, have topics for us to discuss, maybe TTS to get the ball rolling. Because TTS can just help me be more alert to what's going on. My favorite RPG is Zelda. Which one? There's a lot of those. Uncharted Waters, New Horizons. I was going to say, I know a speedrunner of that particular game, effing Controller. He's done, oh God, I'm trying to remember what routes he's done. Let's actually look it up real quick. Because I can't remember all the characters' names, but New Horizons is a fantastic game. I've spent lots of time watching it, thanks to effing Controller, and also I think, maybe Zerfall played that a little bit. If you've never seen Uncharted Waters, it is a game for the Super Nintendo, in which you can, it has multiple scenarios. What is wrong with this website? Sorry about this. This is one thing that we're changing. We're going to actually, like, do some things, interact with viewers, and have a good time together as a family. Uncharted Horizons. Close enough, Lethal. Let's try it again. Lethal tilts head quizzically like a dog. Speedrun.com has been really, really silly. Yeah, so we have Zhao's story. He's number one on. I think he's number one on Auto story also? No, that was somebody else. Ernst's story. He's number one on. Hour and 37 minutes. He put a lot of time into getting these speedruns. That one for Zhao, by the way, 3 hours, 19 minutes. Not for the lighthearted if you're going for a speedrun. Zerfall and Bobo are great as well, but only they stream or record more. Zerfall, of course, is doing stuff on YouTube. Bobo's too busy with his 2 sons and all the stuff that comes with child rearing to do much of anything. You also like Sega Shadowrun. That is a good game. Plenty of hours to watch of that from our good friend Grimmeth, of course, here at Flawless Victory. There it is. Does this one take me back? No. It can take me over here. I don't remember it being this hard to get around, but maybe I'm just stupid. Maybe I forgot. One second. Because that's the main place. This is a very unhelpful marker here. No, we'll just walk. Fuck it. We need to learn how to play this game again anyway.
Leave it to me.
Switch with our buttons, with our bumpers here. It's on the PlayStation. Let's see, New Horizons Gaiden will be translated. Supposedly, you can play as Blackbeard's son and some woman in Japan. That does sound awesome. I'm sure that all my sailing game lovers would actually love to play that. I was going to say, there's plenty of those. I have so many history majors in my circle of friends. Effing Controller and Grimmeth being 2 of those. I don't even remember being able to swim. That's how long it's been since I played this. Love the East series. The only reason I've played East, if you're just joining us, is because of our good friend Eroyarou, who has requested this game and many others. He, of course, probably has more in store for us as well. I'm not sure how the hell we get down there. I'm sure Past Lethal knew. Bless his heart. Maybe we can just swim upriver. We, of course, have enemies in the river, because why wouldn't we? We did have a whole swimming segment in that last one, didn't we? How could I have forgotten we swam? So stupid. I understand you can't get up there. It's pretty steep. Alright, as soon as we get to the bridge, I'm sure we can get out of here. Crabbins looking to punch me in the ass, punch me in the scrotum. We'll try to get around them. Another thing over here for us. What's in the box? Can't open it. There's a crab here. Excellent kill. Oh my goodness, a life ring 1. The prequel of the life ring 2. Just what I've always wanted. There's another one apparently in the water somewhere. Why don't we go take a look? No, you can't enter the water from there, Lethal. There's no shoreline. Everyone knows that. Now we played through Origins. We played through the awful first and second game, which I'm sure you probably do love. But the whole bump mechanics or bump combat. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? What were they thinking? Like, seriously, in like Zelda and Max Xanadu and all kinds of other stuff, you can swing a weapon. Why can't you swing a weapon in those East 1 games? One thing I will say that East is never disappointed on is the music. It's very energetic, very engaging, very appropriate for what this game is. Alright, I think that's where we want to go. He said hoping it were true. No, this is the other one. Damn it. That's, what's-her-face's village? The Komodo village. Yeah, forgive me for being stupid. I know our... Oh, is that it? That ain't it, right? Not the mine. Forest of Dawn. Where the hell is the main village place? Why is Lethal so stupid? Forest of Dawn stream. It feels like my map is missing something. I'm pretty sure it was from down here. Let's go back to, let's actually select this. Where can we go? Oh, maybe that's why it looks like it's missing, because that's a teleportation map. This is the other map, so that's where we start the game. You totally borrowed that from Metroid? Probably. Of course, Labyrinth, Komodo Village. There's got to be like a different map that I'm just not remembering. I know. Please bear with me. Lethal feels like he's being gaslit by the game. He knows he hasn't. He knows he's just being stupid. That item collection jingle. Oh, yeah, that's what you're talking about. I was like, what is Arcane talking about? My lungs were thirsty for coffee there. Sacred Beast Lair. We'll get you Niam soon so you can verify. I know we had to go through the Lost Woods, which might be this stuff up here. Wetlands. I mean, it's got to be around here because we have the first mine we went to. So I'd figure it'd be like right around here. Maybe if I go down this way. We're gonna wander aimlessly for a little second, okay? I could have actually used the fast travel there, but why not? This does look like the start of the game too. Be fair, Lethal. I say a lot of things that make people wonder what I'm talking about. I should be more, what am I looking for? I should engage you to explain yourself, is what I should do. That way we both win. force of dawn. I see a quest marker here. I think this is an enemy that wants to kill my ass, which will happen. Get him. I don't think we'll be able to get him, but we can try. I don't think we can get him.
You really beat this thing?
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't think we can. Man. Let's just run away from him. If I don't die. He really has it out for me. He's not going for Adele at all. Adele, you little bastard, get up here. I feel like we did this last session. I did this game as well. Where we just had to, like, remember the game. I do remember being up here. This is near Komodo Village again. Kind of. It means the lead is like Metroid, right? I think Metroid came out a little before. Or Zellard, rather. More like a Metroidvania than Metroid, in my opinion. I don't have a lot of familiarity with Zellard. Unless that is some East-connected place. But I don't think it is. Been learning about all kinds of crazy new games I need to check out. There's a lot of DS games this morning. I was watching Bit Wizard. That's B-I-T-T Wizard. And his chat they had a similar sort of like topic on theirs for like what's your favorite RPG, and we got into horror games, and I heard about a lot on the DS. I'll have to get my notepad. Because of course that's where Lethal put all of his things. We'll do it as soon as I'm no longer in danger. I'm not sure when that'll be. Not this way. Up. Not the bees. The bees do want to play. For a second there, I thought, like, Adele got paralyzed. No, the bee got paralyzed. All I know is that Sierra put out Zellard to the American audience. We'll look up Zellard in just a moment. You'll be fine. I think we're actually almost back. A nice little scenic tour to remind us of what these memories of Celceta has to offer, at least in this beginning area. I don't remember the war points being this spread out either. Stop being so mean and everything. Well, I'm to the other side of this. Yeah, lower the drawbridge. At least we have that shortcut now. We hope. Never heard of it. Let's look it up real quick. We're no longer in any danger. It's time to learn about new things. The 1987 role-playing game, developed for the PC-88 and published by Game Arts in 1987 in Japan. And it was by Sierra Online. Let's take a look at this particular game. It definitely has that sort of look to it. It's definitely an 80s game. It looks good, though. In these little tiny abandonware.com screenshots I'm looking at. Amidst a flurry of imported games, it resulted from Sierra's deal with the Japanese publisher Game Arts, are Sorcerian and Zellard. Two quirky action RPG titles with a strong console feel, even though they're for DOS. All right. Oh, yeah. I feel like I have seen this, or maybe it's just so similar to every other DOS game because the palette of the DOS games, because it looks like an EGA-like palette game. I'll keep that window up so I remember it. Metroid was 1986 from Kent Famicom. So it did come out first. At least I can say that. That first Metroid is rough, though. So hopefully it's more enjoyable than that. Sorry, Metroid enjoyers. That first game, it's not as good as the second one for Game Boy. I actually would love to play that. I'm trying to remember. AM2R is what I want to play for you guys eventually. It's the Metroid 2 remake. So here we are on the Misty Peak. We went through here before to get to that place. Bloody hell, man. I am 31 flavors of Lost in this video game. And I know it's not that hard. Oh, I do like how it tells me what I can find here. Yeah, AM2R is very good. And you can get it off of archive.org right now, so if you're wondering what the fuck I'm talking about, go and play it. It's a fan game remake of the second one for the Game Boy, the second Metroid for the Game Boy, which is a good game on its own, but this just makes it much better. It's different than other Metroid games that you may have played because it's not as Metroidvania based. Like, there's a clear direction of where you need to go next. That's one thing I really like about over the other Metroid titles, and it's very natural in how it conveys that information. You'll see what I mean when you play it. As far as this game, though, how the fuck do I get back? Why am I so dumb? I'm sure there's a reason. You can't just say because I haven't played this game for 5 billion years. It wasn't that long ago. It was maybe a month or two. Monkey King. I want to fight that Monkey King. He's mean. One of the best in your opinion, only surpassed by the As Libra. Let me see what the hell that is. Learn about all kinds of things. That's one other reason we're having these conversations. I want to learn about new stuff. Confront time and fate in a 2D action RPG As Libra revision. Explore meticulously crafted worlds. Fight brutal boss battles and upgrade your skills to take down enemies lurking around every corner. I bet Zeffy would actually love this game if he can ever find any time for another Metroidvania game. We'll keep that window open as well for me to look at. It's fine. We're here to spend time together like loving video games. If we derail each other to go look at video games, it's all by design. Let's see. Journal. Well, of course, the lost memories, Spirited Away. Mm-hmm. We found all that. The Spirited Away people were, evil, or at least one of them was. Time in my economy? I know. Trying to take it easier. Yeah, I mean, past lethal was all business. We're trying to make connections, get more knowledge, get to know everyone. And you can get to know me more as well, probably. Maybe. If anyone has any idea where the fuck I need to head next, I would very much appreciate it. I think it's a yellow one right there that I need to go to. I'm pretty sure that yellow one is the key to victory. So let me get up to this stupid thing, and that'll probably take us there. I'm fairly sure it's the yellow one. He said, with all seriousness, I'm pretty sure it's that yellow one. Hopefully the people watching on YouTube are sighing a sigh of relief. Maybe actually Lethal will cut down this. Know this. I'm going to zip stop over to this one, I think. It only shows me the green ones on there. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yes, it is. Excellent. So, yeah, this looks familiar. Yeah. Good job, Lethal. I think you figured it out. Yeah, in this tiny little... I thought... I saw the mines there. I guess it is just right here. Jackass. That was a very cinematic angle we had as we, zooped in. All right, we can finally see what the fuck's going on over here. Oh, the warriors, the soldiers are all convening. The city seems livelier than before, don't you think? There's a whole lot of soldiers now, too. They're all in your head, man. They're all in your head. No, if I were dreaming people up, they sure wouldn't be soldiers. They'd be sexy. You need good instincts to be an information dealer, and mine aren't often wrong. Whatever, let's just go see the Governor General and figure out what's what. We need to give her our report, after all. I mean, that's why we're here. We should try to figure out what all the hubbub's about. And Adele's like, yes. There she is, looking like Blaze the cat at her desk. It seems like you've been able to fully complete the map as far as the river. I had expected great things from you, but you still managed to exceed those expectations.
Introspective 90 says their favorite game is Sonic Adventure Battle 2 and wants you to tell them why it's like utter dog shit. Feel free to join in.
I was going to say slightly adjacent to this. As soon as we get done with this combo, we'll get to Sonic Adventure 2. I was right to leave this in your hands. Please accept this reward as for your efforts thus far. Lethal will learn how to read eventually. 5,000 gold bucks. 7,500 gold bucks. I hear that explorers and bounty hunters have entered the forest as well, though it is proving a challenge for them. They're kind of news. I will eagerly be awaiting your next visit, gentlemen. Is there anything else you wish to report, Adele? Well, sure. I'll tell her about the river. The old river. Well, we still have no idea how to get across the river other than, swimming. Oh, that's a different river we're talking about. This is the one that's as far as Celery, I think. We don't know what's on the other side either. All we know is that there are folks living close by that, what we call the Primeval Lands, or they call it. That is a significant obstacle. You mentioned a number of ruins found within the Great Forest, no? Perhaps you'll be able to find those ancient records that might point you in the right direction. Sonic Adventure Battle 2 is the first game I remember grinding on. Our mission for Tails, 300 rings a run? It does sound like a grind. Perhaps we'll be able to find some ancient records that might point you in the right direction. Yeah, I guess we might actually just have to keep looking. Oh, one more thing. You wouldn't happen to know anything about those two people we fought, would you? You mean the magician and the beast tamer? At the very least, I have not given permission to any such individuals to explore the Great Forest, and I have to give everyone a permission slip, or they have to give me one. Oh, boy. Whatever the exchange is. No help there either, huh? Well, I gotta say, it really feels like our investigations hit a wall. Rather than blindly searching for where to go next, like you were for the last, 37 minutes, perhaps it would be wise to take this opportunity to stop and reflect on why Sonic Adventure 2 sucks the llama's ass. Might suggest you rest here in Kaznon for a while, okay? I'll be sending the Ramoon army to the Great Forest soon. Should I hear any reports from them that may be of interest to you, I'll be sure to inform you as soon as possible. The Ramoon army. Now that you mention it, there does seem to be more soldiers in Kaznon than usual. Until recently, our forces have been to stalemate with the Altaginian, there you go, Altaginian army on the southern African front. However, in recent years, their dragon knights have been rapidly gaining strength. Do they ride dragons? Are they dragons? I kind of want to know the answer to both. I hear that they've created a new kind of warship, not worship, that's different, capable of amazing, incredible speed. So in an effort to keep the Altaginians, I'm never going to pronounce that, the Altags, at bay, Ramoon, abbreviated Ramoon, has elected to employ additional forces to the continent's western regions. I see. Well, it feels strange to think that all things are changing in the world while we're out here fighting monsters in the woods. To speak frankly, these forces have been sent here without my input and feel unneeded. You two are far more valuable, and I'm not just saying that to you because you're in the room. At any rate, I'm afraid that I have a meeting to attend to. I have a Zoom in like 20 minutes, but if you require anything, do feel free to let me know. Okay, I got you. Thanks a bunch. All right, going back to Sonic Adventure 2. Why does it suck? Trying to think of any big complaints. It's not like, 2006 or Sonic '06. We have a new gentleman here. Are you by chance a dog Christian? Depends who's asking. Who are you? Well, please excuse my lack of manners. You're just a bit infamous around here, you see. I am most delighted for this opportunity. All right, this vampire motherfucker walks up to us.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
All right, Gruda.
I have heard all about you from the Governor General and Commander Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Between the incident at the mine and your mapping of the forest, we seem to be quite indebted to you of late. While I am only a recent arrival, I look forward to seeing more of you in the future.
I mean, you say indebted. They have paid us for this. I'm glad you appreciate it, though. Not everyone appreciates, the stuff you do, so when it happens, cherish it. Are you with the Ramoon Army? Oh, yes, I'm afraid I am. I'm the resident vampire general. I'm in charge of unifying the Celcetan army and the Ramoon army as the Governor General Griselda's aide. Now, if you excuse me, I'm afraid I cannot keep the Governor General waiting any longer. We have a Zoom in 20 minutes. You just clipped through your sword without even saying, excuse me. It looks like the Ramoons are finally saying some half-decent soldiers, or at least vampires, over. Given the riffraff we've seen so far, it's about goddamn time. Well, it looks like we're a bit too late to get much of anything else done today.
All right.
How about we just go to the end and have something to eat for now? We can plan our next move from there. Okay. So Sonic. That's right. I was gonna say, I do like a lot of things about Sonic Adventure. We'll go ahead and just hold on this conversation for a moment. Like, I love the way it's split up in the two halves. You have the hero path and the dark path, and then you have like the ultimate final path after that. I know because I played the game, but also more recently because I looked at the speedruns of it. It's like they have multiple categories for each path, and that makes for different, gameplay design. Of course, each character has their own way of playing, and maybe that's one gripe. Maybe some of the game modes could be more engaging. I'm not sure what your favorite ones are on there, because of course you have the slower Tails and Robotnik levels. You have the somewhat obtuse Rouge and Knuckles levels, and then you have the more straightforward, Shadow and Sonic levels in those ones. And those are pretty good. Those are probably the favorite of the people who play those games. And I don't think there's many people who are going to say, I love the Tails sections and the Robotnik sections are the whole reason I bought it. I don't think those people exist, right? The Chow's Garden. Everyone loves that damn garden. They should just make it its own game. If they haven't already, man. They would sell like hotcakes. You could have I've actually, on a tangent note, I have read through all the IDW comics at this time. At least the main one in the Tingle and Whisper series. I think there's a few other ones. They're pretty damn good. I highly recommend them. You don't have to buy them, by the way. You can find them online. You don't tell anyone I told you. Don't give them this recording either. But yeah, they're definitely worth reading. And there's chows in there, and they come in every flavor. You can match them. You can make like a come on, brain. Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say, for some reason my brain, in its old dilapidated state, couldn't remember Kiryu's fucking name. But you can make ones that look like Kiryu or Ichiban or any other properties, and you could probably make it a gacha game and people would buy that shit. I'm giving them the bad ideas. They're already doing that stuff with Sonic Rumble. But they could do it. They could do it, and they could make money hand over fist. They could make a Chow game that's like Animal Crossing or like Tomo Life. People would eat that shit up. There's Chows in it. They need to hire me over at Sega. Anyway. Yeah, it's a pretty wimpy criticism. I don't have many bad things to say about it. I mean, it kind of looks like ass compared to some of the new ones, but the new ones just are that good. And that game was made for the Dreamcast, so they were working, and also the PlayStation 2 and the GameCube, so it didn't have as much horsepower under the hood as it otherwise could have. We'll forgive them for that, because we do. We do that here in a retro adjacent community. Anyway, I guess we'll get back to Durin talking to Adal here. All right, our biggest problem is how to get across that river. It'll help if we knew whether or not you made it across that before you lost your memories, because of course that's the overarching story in this video game. If so, then we can try duplicating whatever you did. Is there anything that you've remembered so far that might give us something to go on? Select the most relevant memory. Most relevant memory. Crossing the river. Well, we met Ozma. We had that whole thing with the sacred beasts. Probably the sacred beasts, I think. I mean, we're riding it with him, and that would be the easiest way to actually get across the river if we really cared about going across the river. Riding these Spartas would probably be the easiest way. It's wrong. Apologize. It's not them. The harp player? No. The tower? The infamous tower that's in every Ys game? Okay. That probably is why we lost our memory. I love that doubt emote. I can say that as the person who made it, but I really do. I think that's my strongest emote on this channel right now. Of course, that tower. How couldn't Lethal figure that out? Is he stupid? We haven't seen any towers at all so far. Which is sort of strange considering what kind of game this is. I can't say for sure whether or not it's in the primeval lands. It probably is, but certainly doesn't seem to be over here. Adal, how's this sound? Tomorrow, let's go our separate ways and we'll see what we can find out. Okay. You're breaking up with me? Damn straight, we're through, pal. It's probably what you're expecting me to say, huh? Well, you're dead wrong. You think I abandon you now? You're wrong. I'll admit that at first, I was getting an awful sick of your goody two-shoes attitude, always saving people. Where do you get off? Well, we've come this far together, so I'm sticking around to the bitter end. Or at least until, of course, we get all the reward money. I'll start out by checking all my usual sources as an information dealer, just in case you forgot what I am. I might learn something we can use. How about you? Any ideas? I'll gather information too, I guess. I'll drink to that, see if you can beat me at my own game, as it were. Things have changed in Kazan since we first started working on the map, so they're bound to have some leads. But for now, I think it's time for us to get to sleep and let something to spontaneously happen overnight. We need to be well rested for the hunt. Why is it in quotes? Who knows? Chirp, chirp, chirp. Hey, you seem pretty awake and alert. That's good. Especially with this triumphant music. Lethal speaks of child rearing, and my kids go, "This is our moment," and agree that AM2R is excellent. They're good kids. They're good kids. I've not heard of Ask Libra, but you will look it up. There you go. First things first, I'll be heading off to see an old friend. An old friend? Yeah, an old friend of the same trade. We don't exactly mix well, but I can't afford to be picky right now. This could take a day, as long as I'll be heading out of the city, and I have the same sense of direction Lethal does. Apparently in this video game. If you're hard up for ideas, how about, doing some quests off the inn's quest board? You're the kind of hero to people here, I guess. So they'll be pretty happy, I'm sure. If you're doing nice things for the locals, then info will just flow easier than pouring wine out of a bottle. Oops, I stretched this out way too long. I got a Zoom call in 20 minutes. I'll see you again tonight. Take care. All right, we're back to just a doll. I was going to say, we didn't have this situation since the very beginning of the game. Well, the game has dropped us off right in front of the quest board, which mysteriously does have it does have a couple of new quests. We have this whole thing over here. It's urgent. Looking for someone who's been to the Great Forest, Don't care who. If you're up for the challenge, talk to us in the town square.
Says their favorite game is Dragon's Dogma.
Dragon's
And
Dogma.
wants you to tell them why it's like entirely raw milk.
Dark
Feel
blue.
free to join in, chat room.
Dark blue one. Unfortunately, I don't have a strong basis of opinion on Dragon's Dogma, so I'm going to have to lean on chat. It seems that Night CEO has some very strong opinions about Dragon's Dogma, or maybe it's about something else, Night. Either way, welcome both of you in. Miners wanted. Down at the mine. We're busy as usual. Could really use a hand. I'm looking for a temporary miner who'd be willing to help and can work hard for a short period of time. Not a long period, only for a short period, all right? I want you to burn out very quickly. Speak to me at the mine if you're interested, okay? Wish there's a way to put these on my map. They're probably already there. So there's someone in the town square. Let's go to the town square. Oh, one moment. There appear to be 2 quests. Yep, I just looked at them. Both of them are marked as urgent. Perhaps it'd be best if I complete them before the end of the day. Otherwise, people will kick me in the balls. Can I save at any time? I think I can. Let's do one of those. We haven't done one of those. How am I supposed to watch both of you? Oh, because Alan's still streaming? He should be over fairly soon. That's one of the reasons I started later there, Night. That music is its own adventure. The music is very nice in these games. All right, these kids want me to do things.
Hello, doll. Did you have a look at the board?
They're both going to sound the same. Yes, maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Who's asking, kids?
Maybe that's not an answer. Get him. Oh well, we'll tell you what we want you to do anyway. We want you to accept our challenge.
All right, sure.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, here's what I want you to do. We want you to show us how skilled a treasure hunter you are. You're working on a map of the Great Forest, right? So we thought that you must be an expert at treasure hunting too. That's why we've hidden treasures all around town. We want you to find them. You're gonna be looking for lots of gold ore, those expensive little rocks that they make gold stuff out of. If you find them, you can keep them as your ore.
That's pretty cool, kids. They're just like a couple of rich kids. Yeah, find some gold for me as a challenge. I'm like, man, I need these challenges.
We've hidden 5 of them in total. Come and let us know when you found all 5.
All right, I'll be back in no time. Any hints?
What? What you need hints for? I thought you were a better treasure hunter than that. Well, it's not much of a treasure hunt without hints, I guess. At this point, it's more of a scavenger hunt, right? The whole point of a treasure hunt is to find treasure with riddles or clues to guide you. Just look around the whole city trying to find tiny treasure would kind of be boring and tedious. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's decided. If you need a clue to where the treasures are hidden, come and speak to me.
All right, Lyle's a cool one.
Oh, and if you really can't find one and just want to give up, then come and let me know.
I think Lyle's the one on the left and Evan's the one on the right.
You'll have to admit that we've beaten you if you give up, though. So if you don't want to do that, then you find those treasures, okay? I think that's all we've got for you.
So what were the hints?
All right, Evan. On the count of 3, 2, 1, go!
Where's the hints? All right. Well, give me a hint then. Hint. Find place 1.
One of them hidden in a place where adults often drink from big mugs and say, ah. Their breath usually smells, too. If I can say any more, it'll just give it away.
All right, so it sounds like it's in the pub or inn, which is directly behind us.
It's a fairly big place, so have a good look around.
All right, tell me about hiding space, too.
One of them is hidden in a house in the lower part of town with a different colored roof than the houses around it.
All right, different colored roof, different colored roof, different colored roof. Don't punch the kid, Knight. He's very important. Have you ever been part of something like this? It's like a grown-up Easter egg hunt. It sounds fun, man.
And say, I let this one to Evan. I think he said he put somewhere near a cooking area or something like that.
Okay, so in some kind of cooking area of different colored room.
One of them is hidden near an animal that people ride around on. It's pretty strong, too. It can even carry luggage for people. Does that make it any easier? Yeah.
Okay, so around an animal, that some beast of burden.
One of them is hidden in a dark, sketchy alley. There are a lot of suspicious-looking people there, so if you can't find it quickly, someone might have stolen it. Does that make it easier?
Okay, shady alley.
One of them is hidden under a tent with a cross with a circle on it. Actually, I think I may have just given you the answer.
All right. Well, let's start finding some shit. Walked away with $100,000. That sounds pretty all right. Okay, so that's what they look like. They look like little pieces of gold ore. Easy enough. This was an urgent quest. So urgent. This looks like a shady alley back here. Hello, miss. Are you on your own today? There's no need to hold back just because it's a lovely day outside. If you got nothing else to do, let me entertain you, heart. All right. Hey, do you know where any gold ore is? There it is. Got him. Come get the latest scoops. This is information dealer Mouse. I'll sell you the latest gossip fresh from the presses. You have a newspaper of these? For 100 gold, how about it? Sure. Thanks. Today's scoop is about Commander Leo's subordinate, Panza. His main hobby is eating, which you can probably guess by just looking at his fat ass. But the surprising thing is, he apparently hates sweet things. I can't help but feel he's missing out on half of the great things in life if he hates sweets, especially a guy like that. That is pretty great. Thank you for that information. All right, so we're looking for a different colored roof. We're looking for an animal. We're looking for a tent with a circle on it. That's not what a house is. Let's use our zoops. These would be actually really painful to find if we didn't know this information. A tent with one of these crosses. I see plenty of the crosses. I'm looking for a tent. Well, these are tents with crosses on them. There it is. You there! What do you think you're doing? Maybe I should make him Irish. What are you doing there? Looking for gold ore. Gold ore, you say? Really? In a place like this? Huh, you're definitely suspicious. I'm gonna have to ask you to come with me and explain to me what you're really up to. Sir? I'm not exactly sure who's saying, oh dear.
CEO wants you to know about their three-stream streak. I've seen bigger.
Becky has seen bigger, but I appreciate you telling us about their night. Those fake compliments. I need to get more of them. I need to make it a redemption so you guys can submit new ones. Or you could just tell me about them now. Just smarmy, like, derivative fake compliments for whenever someone tells us about their streaks or something similar. Oh dear, is there a problem? What appears to be the problem? Oh, it's this guy again.
My, if it isn't a dull Christian. Is something the matter?
Well, I was looking for gold ore.
You decide to accept a request from those children and play with them.
Oh, how delightful. As you heard, there's nothing suspicious about this young man. In fact, the only problem here seems to be a guard has permitted a child to trespass in this area while on duty. So unless you want me to report your error, I'd suggest that you return to your post immediately. Yes, sir, of course. I streak the feel of breeze. Nicely done. Yes, thank you very much. I'm glad to hear such a compliment from an explorer of your standing. Some respect, it feels good. though I can't help but noticing your usual companion is not with you today. Wherever could he be, I wonder? Did you have business with him? Oh, so his name is Durin. No, I did not, but I do pass along my best regards to him as well. Okay. Is anything else the matter? Do you know anything about any towers? A tower? In this part of the country at this time of year? Is there a tower in the Great Forest? I've never been informed. I've been kept informed of your investigation by the General Governor of Celceta, but I don't recall any reference to a tower. I'm actually a little surprised that you would ask me such a thing, in fact. The Ramoon Army is only just beginning its expedition into the Great Forest. You have much more to tell me than I to you. Maybe I'll just make all the soldiers like Irish from now on. Sir, preparations for training are complete. We can begin as soon as you're ready. Ah, yes, very well. I'll be along soon. I do apologize at all, but I'm afraid I have work to attend to. Zoom calls, meetings with soldiers, you know. I hope, though, that we'll have time for another chance to speak again in the near future. His voice has gone all over places. It's finding what it wants to be. Anyway, we were looking for a thing with a different colored roof. And then there was a beast of burden. Anything up here? No beast, just a velvet rope. An impassable velvet rope. Goody two-shoes a doll cannot pass the velvet rope without a sense of guilt, so he won't. Nice skybox for us to look at, but no gold ore up here. Hopefully you're all doing well today. I'm looking forward to sleeping in a new bed tonight. Why a new bed? Because I bought a new mattress and it's been sitting out for 72 hours. And I can finally sleep on it tonight. It'll be my first new mattress in some time. And I'm very, very much looking forward to it. Different colored roof. Well, I'm in, it's yellow. Let me go in here. Cooking area. This may not be the house, but this is definitely the cooking area. It's got the pots and pans. Although I don't think this is it. Mimney. Mimney keeps going on and on about the truth. I'll have read her story to get her to go to sleep tonight, I guess. She wants the truth behind the Three Little Pigs, or something like that. I know that's probably just downstairs, but that corner that's sticking out the far right has my attention. I'm like, what is that? Yeah, it's probably just that. We're probably just seeing the other part of the room. Well, we can't go out here, so it's got to be in this place. Are you Mimney?
Mom and Dad seem to be doing something secret after I go to sleep. Today I'm going to stay awake and find out what it is. They fucking, I'm pretty sure.
Mim, who taught you that word? Okay, so it's probably these little houses down here. Okay, well that one's got a black roof and all the other ones are yellow, so it's got to be this one. Yellow. Gold ore. Oh, there it is. Gold ore 2. The sequel to Gold ore. Hey, hands off my kitchen. That's my artisanal gold ore up there. Oh, it's you, Adol. I thought it was a thief. Thank you so much for helping Wagner during the incident at the mine. That was forever ago. I have no idea what you're talking about, Ada. Are you Wagner's daughter? Yes, I'm his daughter, Ada. So what brings you here today? I'm looking for a gold ore in your house. A treasure hunt for gold ore? Oh, you seem to be playing with my younger brother, Evan. That explains why he's been sneaking around all day. I'm very sorry for the trouble. I'm getting gold ore out of this. I have no problem. Hey, do you know about any towers? Just asking for a friend. There's a tower in the Great Forest? No, I'm sorry. I've never heard about anything like that. Very little is known about the Great Forest around here, after all. Anyway, thank you for playing with my brother. You really are a nice person. Feel free to stop by anytime. And good luck treasure hunting. Oh, we only gotta find the one that's around some kind of animal. I don't recall seeing any animal, but you know what? It's been a while since I've been just milling about Kazan, so it can't be too far. It's not even that big. It's gotta be like down here. There's an animal you ride. Drooling dog. I will not pull his ears. We're gonna give him something. Probably not a rotting fruit. Let's give him a Cheeto nut. You like those Cheeto nuts? You like those Cheeto nuts? They are going hard. I was gonna say, I was ready for the rhythm there, but it didn't happen. Beer raised Picard. Would you like something? You probably like the rotting fruit, honestly. It will give you an Arieta fruit. The Picards, of course, are constant, incredibly pleased. Oh my. I know, pull its ears. What the heck, man? It just pulls its skin off and gives us a nice swatch of it. Thanks, I guess. That looks like a rideable animal. Would you like a flower? Pull its mane? You can just be a bastard to any animal. Have a marl flower. That thing is very loud in my fucking ears. Seems pleased. Very good. You found some gold ore in the manure. You found all the stashes. You're the coolest. Going back to like Sonic Adventure 2, man, that game is so fucking memeable. That whole stupid video with like Robotnik pissing on the moon. That'll be one of my favorite internet videos for some time. Good old moon pissing. All right, got all your stuff. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please look up Pissing on the Moon featuring Dr. Eggman. You'll love it.
Well, it looks like you found them all. And really quickly, too. Wow, you're amazing. Oh my god. It's no wonder you managed to explore so much of the Great Forest already. I hate to admit it. I really do want to be like you someday. Hey, a doll. Since you beat us, you can take this too.
Thanks. Looks at like a box full of coal. I've always wanted one of these. Throws it into the sack of holding.
Go ahead, it won't bite. It's not like it's hard to find more. You should be able to refine those into something useful now. I hope they'll be helpful when you're exploring the Great Forest.
Yeah, well done. It's also like, hell yeah. All right, and then our other quest was doing something in the forest, right? We don't have that on this map. Do watch the whole dub. The highlights are good, but the whole game and the others. It's probably a lot like Team 4-Star, where they're just taking the piss out of that entire experience, which there's a lot of piss to be taken. So we need to go to the mine next. It's time for Lethal to see if he can actually get anywhere. I don't really feel like making my weapons better yet, because we might find something cool in the mine, or we might get his like quest reward. So we might as well go to the mine first. I'm pretty sure the mine's over here because that's the only place we can go. Hey guys, how you doing? Oh, there doesn't seem to be anyone I know among the Ramoon soldiers they sent over. That's interesting, I guess. I wonder what my comrades back home would think if they saw me standing around in a remote region like this. I wish I were invisible. Then no one would notice me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel weird. Oh, okay, we're not going this way. Not in town. I guess it makes sense that we'd have a thing to visit the mine because that was the only other place we've been with. That's where we actually met during initially. I think it's down here. I was thinking that as we left. I'm like, this is probably down here. Here we go. This looks right. This looks mine-like. Oh, there it is. You can see he's right there on the map. Questman. Hey there, doll. I don't remember if this is what my voice sounded like, but it sounds like it now. Looks like you saw my request on the board, no? Man, I really appreciate you of all people agreeing to help us out. So how about it? You ready to lend a hand? Sure, let's go. Thanks, I appreciate it. Right, then let's get to it. I'll show you where I want you to work. All right, we got a bunch of rocks. You got a pickaxe for me? All right. What I'd like you to do is mine this area. Look familiar? It should. This is where that monster appeared before and probably won't appear again. Because of it, it's too risky for us regular folk miners to actually dig here. We were forced to abandon it. Yeah, you got the... But you're a whole nother story, doll. Anyway, getting down to business... I want you to use this here pickaxe to dig out as much ore as you can in the time provided. It's like a mini game. Naturally, the gold ore is the most valuable and the one I'm most interested in. I'm not going to give you any specific amount to dig, but you'll get paid based on how much you're able to mine. So, as we say, go for the gold. The more gold that you dig out, the more money you get. So, give it everything you got. I'm not sure why he said that particular red text like that, but he felt like it. Oh, and anything other than gold ore doesn't count, so you're free to take it with you. Find escapers. In effect, the more you dig, the more you get. So the bottom line is, keep digging. Don't stop for anything. I think you should, that should about cover everything. Did you get all that? Yeah, I got all that. Smarter than your average ore. Excelente. Anyway, let's see what you got. Chico. Yes, game, thank you. Why do we have a time limit? Maybe because it's supposed to represent hours in a day, I guess? Ready, go. Makes me think of, Mega Man Legends, actually. Because they have that whole ready-go dynamic. Well, those look gold. So if they're gold color, they do have gold in them. Those aren't really gold, but we can hit them anyway. Any other gold ones around here? No. Is there more down here? Here we go. Can I go in the other room? No, it has to be in here. Well, this is all going to be like... We got some redstones. 4 seconds. Probably not the most we could have gotten, but the most gold ore we could get. Nice job, Adol. Did you get a good workout? Your favorite rocket-powered grenade. Adol the Hedgehog here with all of his spinning. Looks like you dug out 8 pieces of ore in total. That should be plenty. Here's your reward. 8,000 gold bucks? Let's fucking go. Does something else come to your mind? Do you know about any towers? Or maybe I'll ask you about the Primeval Lands. Primeval Lands? Never heard of it. Is it like Jellystone Park? I hear that someone discovered a village in the, forest just recently. If you can believe anything like that. Wait, it was you, wasn't it? You never stop blowing people's minds, especially mine. See, it's a joke because we're in a mine. Anyway, I'm sorry that I can't be more helpful. But good luck finding whatever you are looking for. And thanks again for your help. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Adol's always so optimistic and happy. That was fun. All right, let's get up there before we get to the glockenspiel or xylophone, whatever instrument that is. Everyone look up. The wind must feel amazing up there. Well, how do you even climb up that high? And someone said they saw climbing up the outer wall. Really?
We're allowed to do that? Wow. I totally gotta try it.
Idiot.
Idiot. There's no way you'd be able to make it up there without falling. That must be... Who is that up there? Hey! Who said get down? It's probably Garuda or something. Get down here this instant. No, actually, it's this guy. Get down here this instant. This is outrageous. I can't remember what, I think actually Leo had this voice over here. So I guess since I'm already used to doing it for Wagner, we'll just go into it again. This is outrageous. Government buildings enough for climbing. Commander, calm down. You can get yourself some kind of, aneurysm or something. What if she climbed up there, what are you gonna do if she jumps? What?
If she jumps down here from that high up because you told her to get down, Commander, you're my deadly handler.
I gotta get back to my yogi a second.
Well, what am I supposed to do then? This wasn't in my job description, keeping people from jumping.
I like his model. His model's great. Well, you'll just have to try and persuade her to climb back down, all safe-like. Make her realize how much she has to live for.
Why should I do that? Well, I mean, maintaining order in the city is your job, isn't it? I'm the dumbest one of us, and I know that much. I mean, I sound like this, so you must assume I'm the dumbest. I suppose there's no choice then, You up there, can you hear me? Don't do anything foolish. Think of your parents. They'd be sad. Mom would be sad. If you jump from all the way up there, you're really gonna hurt, It's gonna hurt a lot for about 2 seconds. And think of all the food that you'll never be able to eat again. Hello.
I don't think she can hear you, even with how loud you are.
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to climb up there yourself.
What?
That's preposterous. I mean, I could never. Are you scared, Commander? Of course I'm not. I could do it 10 times. You're scared. I am not scared. I'm not, I say. Perfect timing. I'll let you have the honor of taking care of this situation as a good show of faith, right? A show of good faith, even.
Politely declined.
Oh, come on now. I'm sure that you don't really mean that.
Leo, go save yourself, you big bitch.
Who said that? You will address me as Commander Leo.
Save the people is the Army's job, dude. Yeah, don't make a doll do all the work. We all sound the same. It's your turn to do something useful for a change, dude. Go on, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo, Leo. You can do it, man.
They're all cheering for him.
That's a change. Yeah, I think they're just enjoying the spectacle, They got caught up in the moment. Especially now with the Ramoon Army here.
Plasticalon has rated with a party of 29. You're the coolest, Plasticalon.
You're the coolest, Plasticalon. Welcome in, Alan and everyone else. Happy to have you here, Alan. They're cheering for you guys, by the way, as you come in here. Alan playing Castle in the Dark, as I recall, right? I'm not exactly sure what that game is. It reminds me a little bit of Cave Story in the way it just kind of looks. It's probably not as cutesy as Cave Story, but it's a good-looking game. It's a good-looking game. Please enjoy the song. Oh my goodness, and you brought Bryce off, the Game Fact writer himself here to my channel, Alan. I appreciate it. Welcome everyone in here. Around the Will, welcome back. That's right. TRB, the Techno Random Bowl. Go follow both Plasticalon and Bryceolf. Bryceolf does a multiple times a week. I think it's mostly on the weekends, as I recall. The Tecmo Random Bowl, where he has Tecmo for the NES, the football game, all randomized. Anything can happen. It could be pandemonium in the streets or in the fields, depending on where the football goes. Definitely highly recommended. Him and Ferran Burgundy commentate over it. It's always a fucking riot. And of course, Plastic Alan, long-time supporter of this channel. And of course, I've been a long-time supporter of his. Always worth following. Plastic Alan. Anyway, back to the thing at hand. Especially now with Ramon Ami here, he's going to look terrible if he doesn't go. Oilers in the sheets, that's right.
You'll address me as Commander Leo, damn it. He's run away.
Wait, look over there. I think he's trying to actually get the higher ground. Wow, he's pretty fast. Woo! That's our Rowan Leo. He's the coolest. Just like Plastic Alon. Oh, here he goes. I like the option of politely declining. Wow, he's actually scaling the wall when there's stairs like over there. I don't think he'd be that brave. Leo, 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 you can do it. He's doing it. Whoa, she jumped.
Hello, how you doing?
You're hurting me.
Sorry, I'm just so happy to see you again.
What is the meaning of this commotion?
Let me down! I'm scared of heights! Commander, take it easy!
I'm so glad we made him go up there. I'm not sure if I actually said I'd do it if I'd go up there. I'm glad we didn't. Also, for everyone joining us, I've asked everyone about what their favorite RPG is, so we can, I know, just love RPGs, learn about new ones, or maybe even tell you that your favorite RPG is garbage. Please share it in the chat if you have one.
This place is huge. I couldn't believe it when I got here. And the houses are being made of stone? What will they think of next?
I mean, what were you doing up there?
Well, this town is so big, I didn't know where I was going. So I thought that the best thing I could do was head for the tallest, most central building I could find.
Seiken Densetsu 3, aka Trials of Mana. It's a good one. That's a good one. I prefer Secret of Mana, but Trials of Mana I've watched plenty of. I'm trying to think of the last person I watched play that. I want to say it was All Dragon, but that doesn't seem right. It's not, or no, I know who it was. It was Mysterious JG I watched play that last. It's a very unique game, Trials of Mana, if it's the one I'm thinking of. I'm actually going to verify it real quick, because it's that important. I'm pretty sure, not Trails of Mana Lethal, Trials of Mana is the one where you have to actually build the world anew. Let me see, I'll look at the screenshots here on Steam. If it's the one I'm thinking of, no, this is the other one. This one's also a very good game. This is the one where they have the multiple paths, and you can construct your party out of different members. And depending on who you have in your party in this Mana game, it changes how things play out. Was it all I watched? Played that one? I watched a bit of that one. I don't think I watched all the way through, but it's a very unique game in that aspect. Good choice there, Round the World. Appreciate you contributing to the conversation.
I'd never see you with so many people around. So my best bet was spawn you. My spawn you was to get up as high as possible. You're the only person with red hair. You're like the Plastic Allen of this universe. I had no idea I wasn't supposed to be up there. I'm sorry, okay?
Not like I can talk. Well, why can't I talk? Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
Thanks. But you wound up getting in trouble for what I did, so I'm really sorry.
I didn't really get in trouble, honestly. I didn't spend any time in the slammer, honestly, compared to what we've endured in this game, because we've been in prison twice for crimes we didn't commit. It's really not that big a deal.
I can't just believe how different the world is outside Komodo.
I think I understand how you must have felt now, at least a little bit.
So I'm not surprised she was able to come all this way on her own. She's badass. Can't believe you escaped the forest.
I knew you'd be surprised. Well, the little bit you told me about the route you took from Komodo actually really helped.
She probably got here faster than I did at the start of this session.
If not for that, I'd probably be wandering aimlessly out there somewhere. Wow. Besides, there's no one better than me at sneaking around the forest unnoticed. I've come up with all kinds of stealth techniques that to make sure that none of the men are better than me at hunting.
Sorry, Lethal had trouble with that sentence for some reason. He needs more coffee in his system. All right, so I want to know the answer to both of these. You want, what happened after we left, me and Durin?
Well, I've done a lot of thinking. I was pretty shocked to hear about that Remnos had kept his strength a secret from me this whole time. Remnos is my brother, just in case you forgot. He was secretly, pretending to be a crafty artsy man when he is really badass. But I still haven't heard a peep about it from Remnos himself.
Reddit says their favorite game is my favorite RPG is The Elder Scrolls Chapter 2, Daggerfall.
This is the second.
101 rule and wants you to tell them why it's like thoroughly Garbo.
What?
Feel free to join in, chat room.
Thoroughly Garbo. We actually had this at the beginning of the stream, Grimmeth, but I'm happy to say my my problems with Daggerfall again. It's like the whole paralysis thing. That can really bite you in the ass. It's also, as much as I like Daggerfall, it's still my favorite Elder Scrolls game, much like it's yours. It still is a fairly ugly game compared to some of the others. Just a product of its time, That's sort of I still feel that's a pretty weak thing about it, though, or a weak criticism. It still has plenty of other things. There's also a lot of ways you can screw yourself out of storylines without knowing it. The one thing I mentioned earlier, Grimmeth, that I know you'll appreciate, the switches. Goddamn switches in Daggerfall. What does the switch do? Who fucking knows? What opens the door to the quest item? Who knows? It's somewhere in that dungeon somewhere. It could be behind your ear. It could be 20 leagues in that direction. That's one of my biggest complaints about the game. Dungeoneering can be rewarding, but also very frustrating. Oprah put under the chair. You get a switch, and you get a switch. Yours makes an elevator activate. Yours makes a door open on the other side of creation. Yours opens a door in a Doom layout.
All I know is what Father and that woman told me. Remnos didn't say anything about himself, so I decided that I wanted to go find him myself and ask him what his deal is. Like, what's your deal, Remnos? What's the deal with Remnoses?
Well, all right. So how are you going to find him?
Well, I'll search as much of the forest as I can for starters. Like I said in my prior email, I'm no good at sitting around and planning. I'm a doer, not a thinker. So right now, I'm gonna find Remnos and talk to his ass. And if everything I've heard is true, then I'm gonna slap him right across his cheeks. It's pretty rude when you think about it. You can't just decide that you're better than someone and hold back on their account. That's not fair to me at all. In fact, it really hurts. But then, after I slap him a few times, I'll hug him right tight and thank him for this experience.
Fucking Karna.
So he better be ready for me or else.
All right. That's very you, Karna. That's very you. Take that. Yes, please take it as a compliment.
I'll take it as a compliment. I asked Father about it, but he said that I could go as long as I travel with you, which is very specific. I think he's trying to hook us up.
Move it. You're in my spot.
Apparently, Unwari's like, no, I want to be in Karna's party. Or maybe he wants to be in Adol's party. Who knows? Welcome in, Unwari. Welcome back.
Well, will you take me with you, please?
I suppose I have no choice. Sure, why not? Come along. I need more people to take hits for me. Maybe do damage of certain damage types since you do piercing damage.
Really? Well, you're not just saying this so I feel better, right? I don't want you worrying about me when, you need to be focused on getting your memories back.
Got one of our finest citizens here.
One of our finest citizens.
Well, I'll just be tagging along for the ride. Still, thanks, doll.
All right.
That's how she really sounds.
They serve food and drink here, right? We should have a toast.
They serve food and drink. Karna, did that jump cause you to go temporarily blind? There's a barrel-shaped thing right in front of you.
Well, there is, but it's not full of anything lethal. Then, to our reunion. And to getting your memories back and possibly even reuniting with my brother. Cheers!
Cheers.
Gulp, 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 audible gulp. Audible slurp, audible chop.
Why is she chewing what's in her mug? Who knows?
Ah, that was wonderful. I've never tasted anything like that before.
We're to Knight's favorite portion with the xylophones, or the glockenspiel. There we go. Her headband is on too tight. Maybe that's it.
Oh yeah. Where did Dern go anyway?
Man, that grape juice is hitting you pretty hard, huh?
Yeah, my head feels all...
Karna fell asleep almost instantaneously. She must have been exhausted. Oh, hey, Durin, welcome back. He's singing along with your glockenspiel. Da 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 da. I'm back. Oh, I hope you haven't been waiting too long there, Adal. Yeah, can't hold her grape juice. Fucking lightweight. Huh. Wasn't expecting to find Karna here, passed out on the table. Why is she asleep? No, you didn't. You roofied her already? God damn. I almost got away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling Durins. Come on. Your sense of humor really scares me sometimes, Adal. It's fucked up. I thought so. It's just juice, like Lethal was joking, because this is a video game, and what would the parents say if there was actual alcohol in here? She must have been dead tired, or maybe the sugar just made her crash. Well, we can't leave her here like this. Give me a hand carrying her to one of those rooms. What are you staring into space for? Come on. This is a job for her prince. Her father's trying to hook you up with her. What? Adal, look at her legs. She has blood clots. No, not like that, you fucking pervert. Those are nice thighs. Karna's legs are all cut up. Her shoes looked really warm. You've got all that gold ore there now, Adal. You should really do something for her. Check out the soles of her shoes. They're completely ruined, just like she's been jumping off rooftops. She must have gone through a lot to get here. A lot of shoes or a lot of experiences?
Remnos. Wait for me. I'll bring you home.
Adal and Durin carried the exhausted Karna to her room, leaving her to rest. In 201, where the murder happened. I mean, wait a minute. I see. I figured that you'd probably go after Remnos, or she'd go after Remnos. The music stopped. I'm sorry, Knight. Maybe you can get sick of this music too. But I didn't think that she'd come all the way through the forest on her own. I mean, who could possibly do that just, doing somersaults the whole way? Now, time to get down to business. Did you meet your friend? Oh, yeah. I did. Thanks to that, I managed to get my hands on this. Do you recognize it? It's my middle finger. Duran produced a well-worn notebook. What they do with Headband Girl, they just threw her in a random room and closed the door. I'm not sure if they locked it. Maybe she's in 202. They're nearby to keep her safe. A well-worn notebook. I just get my hands on this from, well, let's just say it's a trade secret. You say you got from the friend. It's full of information about the Great Forest, which is surprising in and of itself. And look at this bit here. He points at the page. Yeah, we've seen parts like that. There's the river, and there's a goddamn tower in the primeval lands on this map. There's an image that appears to be a hand-drawn map of the Great Forest with notes scrawled all over it. So let's see what we got here. We have the ruins. Entrance has been hidden. These symbols and 9 holes found at the entrance. 9 holes? Are we going to have to find like 9 MacGuffins to stick in those holes? Statue with wings, like Fina? Fina? We don't know any Finas, not with our lack of memories. The handwriting looks somewhat familiar. I have no idea what this pattern of diamonds is, right here. And look at the map on the right page. The words Primeval Lands are written on it. And look at this bit in the middle. We're gonna like go to it, right? Durham pointed right at the tower. For some reason, that stirred memories in a doll's head, I guess. Okay. Whose is this? Are you playing dumb on purpose? This was yours. Memories before you lost your memories. How did you know I just had like a fucking episode? Not a bad find, huh? See, the information game isn't all about rumors and hearsay. There's items like this, too, that could also have just been fabricated. Seems pretty likely that you dropped this right before you got hit in the, well, whatever it was that wiped your memory clean. Yeah, maybe we made this map. It does make sense considering it has Fina on it. And it sure looks to me like, after visiting Komodo and Celery, you crossed over to the primeval lands. Sus? But what's most important to us right now is this bit here, right on the river. Dun, dun, dun. Looks like there might have been a passage in an underground ruin. Barely a stone's throw away from Celery. We had to walk all the way back here to get this information, unfortunately. You must have gone through here and come out from the other side of the river. There was like whirlpools or something on there that was preventing the Spartans from doing it last time, as I remember. Let's check it out. You're amazing. Well, yeah, I guess I am. Anyway, I did go through a hell of a lot of trouble to get this after all. What kind of hell of a lot of trouble? I want to know. Let's get some rest first and set out in the morning. Besides, Cardina's going to come with us, right? I mean, she needs her rest even more than we do. We'll get her some new shoes in the morning, I guess. Maybe get her some pants so her thighs don't get all caught up. See, she's only got one leg on those pants anymore.
So we're heading to Celery first, right? I did hear about a village near the river from my father. But this'll be the first time I actually go there.
Should probably meet with Ozma too. He'll probably want to come along as a playable character. And see if he knows anything about this underground ruin. Alright, Adal, as soon as you're ready, let's hit the road, Jack. Sure. We still haven't gotten new equipment and stuff. We got all that gold ore. The game's all, hey, you could make stuff of this. I'm like, yeah, I guess I could. Alright, let's see what you got on that. You got any new things? We got spears and whatnot, which are, of course, our good friend Alan's favorite weapons. We have golden maces. Except all this stuff is old, as I recall. Now, one moment. Lethal has to remember how the smithing system works in this game. That's not what we want to know. Where's the smith man? Is he upstairs? We can't go upstairs. There's a velvet rope, and Adal doesn't cross those because he's a goody boy. new weapons, new weapons. Good girls need new weapons. Hee hee. Well, this isn't where we develop weapons. I think it must be down in Mining Town or Development Town, whatever town it is. The golden pedestal replica. Yeah, we can buy those eventually. That's not what I'm looking for. Exchange materials. Yeah, we can, like, trade up items so we can make gold ore out of silver ore. Greenstone out of strange mass. You might want to get that strange mass checked, by the way. Yeah, give me 4 of those. Might as well. We got some stones. We can make those out of strange masses. I don't remember what those stones do. I think they give us particular damage types. You look like someone who makes things and stuff. So we can reinforce these edges. We can make ingots. The ancient symbol of greed. Oh yeah, that's what those do. Those make, like, valuable gemstones. Onyx diamonds. Ooh. We need white starlight stones for that one. And unfortunately, I'm fresh out. I'll make me some ingotos. Make me as many of those as I can make. I guess 3. I'm not sure what the hell I'm going to do with them, but we might as well make them. Can make a few of these. Might as well. We got plenty of money. Almost 30,000 gold bucks. Oh man, we can make all kinds of topazes. I think that this paralysis, that's not a bad thing to have. Rubens. Get some Rubens. Some sapphires. Sure, we'll just make all the things. Okay, reinforce. So if I wanted to reinforce, I don't even remember what I'm using. The slasher, is that what I'm using? See what everyone's equipped with. I know you're not. You're using the bronze edge. Is that really our best? It is. I wouldn't expect the bronze edge to be the best, but it is with its 6'7", strength. Now I'm going to be like Plastic Allen and not like upgrade this because, like, no, there's a possibility, Lethal, that you might be able to do it better. Our good friend over at Celeray uses the spears. Yeah, I'm down with the kids with the 6'7" strength. Doing all this shit. You know what I mean? It's funny, like, most of the streams I hang out in are all old people. Like, things like Bryce Channel, or like Bit Wizards, or I've been watching Junkyard Dave. Retro streams are all old people. I fit right in. Then I go watch like Mia Guru, and I'm probably the oldest person there, maybe other than, well, actually, I think JJ's younger than me. I'm probably the oldest person in there, and it's a completely different dynamic, and it's kind of funny, actually. It's pretty good shit. 42 isn't old, I'm still young, he says before he turns to dust. Damn oldies. That's right. Old chat, ancient chat. I always like making that joke in chats, too. Like my so wretchedly old that Alan, I know, loves so much, and I love so much, too. So we can give things more strength with gold. Or actually, no, that'll give it paralysis? No, it gives it +5 attack, so that's right. So, like, that gives it +5. This gives it, these give it paralysis. Yeah. I'm looking at the changes over here. So, yeah, like the +5 paralysis comes from there. I'm not going to do any upgrades. What about armor, though? What about that armor, though, huh? So we could get just base defense. I think we'll just wait to get new items because the game is pretty good about just handing out items. I know that's sort of a bullshit answer, but that's just how the game sort of like trained me to play it. It's like, you're just going to get more stuff. We probably could face like that big stupid monkey if we use the other stuff, but we'll be fine. All right, it's time for the ancient rite of trying to navigate East Memories of Celceta, which Lethal has failed on multiple fucking occasions. Will he succeed this time? Also, welcome back, Arrow, the requester of the game. And so you can go up to 9 with each stat, but it's a bit of work to get there. You can use old items to transfer stuff to new items, too, if you remember correctly. Okay, so that makes sense. That's actually pretty good. Pretty cool if it does that. So I'm confident we're probably good. Let's go this way. Always need a little extra challenge anyway, right? Can't things be too easy. Alright, over to Celeray, or Misty Peak Exit, as it's otherwise known. Calm down, you two. I wonder if I'll be able to have like a party of 4 in this game. That'd be a little weird. That's one thing I do like about this game compared to the other Eases we played, our whole having a party thing. Like in Origins and of course 1 and 2, we played as one character. This we have our buddies. It kind of reminds me a bit more of Tales in that aspect. Although it's a bit more free-form than Tales. Tales of. I should specify. Nope. Careful, it's sticking its ass at you. Actually, no, I'm not sure if that's its ass. Might be false eyes on the other side. Can't remember what you sounded like, Barry, so you're gonna sound like this, alright? I hope you don't mind. Hey, if it isn't a dull and Duran, welcome back, dudes. After watching, like, Bogus Journey with you, Grimmeth, and everything else, it's very easy to get into like this. It's totally bodacious. Thanks to you, there hasn't been any poison in the river at all for quite a while. But still haven't managed to catch the culprit, though. I'm not too surprised. He didn't seem like the type that would make it easy for anyone. There've been a lot of others coming and going around here too, aside from you guys, dudes. Right now, that Leo fellow who's been here once before is inside the village. You made it back here already? I'm impressed. He keeps complaining about how he wants to cross the old river that Alan's always throwing people into. Will the Alan pandering continue? Of course it will. Since you're here, he's probably not even here anymore. He's probably gone to sleep. Anyway, Ozma wants to see us. Yeah, doll, let's go to Ozma's place first. I accidentally hit the button. It gets stuck on the controller. I need to replace this F310. We should introduce Karma, too. I mean, it's while we're here. Almost slid into the dude bro voice with Duran there.
Oh, this is Ozma's house?
Yeah, he's really young, but he's the village leader. Really serious guy. I don't remember what you sounded like, so you're gonna sound like this, Ozma. I hope you enjoy. Is that you, doll? With all the water and whatnot, he should sound Australian. I should have really looked it up before the stream. I'm pleased to see you again. Actually, there's something I wish to discuss with you. All right, what do you want to discuss? Yeah, this is a matter that's been on my mind for quite some time. It has. So you found a way across the river to Primeval Lands, eh? Yeah, apparently a doll managed to make it over there once already before he lost his memories. At least, it looks like that's the case. Can't say anything else for sure until we've been over there ourselves. Maybe you left some a doll sign. But in order to make it across the old river, we need to find entrance to the ruin mentioned in his old notebook. Do you know where the entrance is?
No.
No. Sadly, I don't know. Doll, I've had something on my mind for ever since I saw you last. As you know, I was never told the real secret of the spiders. So you mean the reason they've been treated as sacred beasts? Indeed, I am talking about that very fact. Yet, despite never being told, I feel it is me duty, or perhaps me destiny, to know the answer. My family is no longer with us, however, so it is conceivable, but I might never be able to actually learn the truth. Still, I desire to know. I wish to unearth the secret to me mother and father, that me mother and father protected for so long. I feel it is in my duty to. Welcome back there, Tony. Appreciate you being here. Ozma. The sacred beasts are said to have come from the primeval lands, as I previously noted in my prior email. Naturally, there's no guarantee that I'll find answers that I seek there, but might as well try. And I do apologize for making such a selfish request, but I must go to the primeval lands no matter the risks. Well, with no one to tell you the answers, you just want to go on a journey and find them yourself, huh?
Hey,
Hey,
I don't know the whole story here, but I definitely understand exactly how you feel.
he's all, who's this crazy woman you've brought into my house?
It's like if you just stay in your village and pass up this chance, you know that you'll just end up regretting it later. So if this journey is what you want to do, then you should do it, goddammit. You don't have to always wonder what might have been. Right, dog?
Does not even acknowledge Karna. Karna's right. Yeah, that's actually very sound advice from Karna, which is weird. Has someone taken control of Karna? Anyway, better to have tried and failed than never have tried at all. Though in Adal's case, I seriously think he's motivated solely by curiosity for the unknown. It's hard to believe that he's even a real person. He's like a video game character, or at least a real person older than 5.
So true. Just give it your all. And if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. And even then, there's always something to learn from every failure. So chin up, and this'll be a good journey. I'm happy to have you with us, Ozma, since
Yes.
I'm apparently the one who decides.
Yeah, and all you, Connor. And so Ozma explained to the people of Celceta with some difficulty, because they were all drunk, that he was departing on a journey. They seemed hesitant to accept this at first, but soon realized that they had depended on him for far too long and wished him well. I see that East has taken to the 3rd dimension. It's pretty all right, Dagroth. It's much better than that first and second game. Oh my god. Cheers to this game having a story worthy enough to carry it to the 3rd game. I believe that all me preparations are now complete, especially me preparation H. It feels strange to be leaving me home on a journey for the first time. So far, that's right.
Well, believe me, I know right where you're coming from. We relate so much, we should totally hang out. It's a big mix of excitement and nervousness. Your stomach's in knots and your heart's pumping it right out of your chest.
I think Ozma is probably more concerned about his responsibilities here in the village of Cell, right?
What are you implying, Duran? Do I need to kick your ass?
What'll happen to the Spartans while you're away? I thought you were the only one who could look after them. Well, there's another in the village who can take care of their basic needs. There's all she can do, but it should be sufficient. What other needs do they have? You feed, you water them, clean up their feces. Do you need to run them around to make sure they get their exercise, or what? Normally, even that would be forbidden by the laws of the tribe, however.
Oh, my goodness.
Right. Anyway, getting back to the matter at hand. And leaving here and following the river to the north should lead us to the ruin. I'm sure you tried to go there earlier and it wouldn't let you. I've marked it where I believe it is on your map, should you need to confirm its location. I did it when you weren't looking, by the way. I kind of wish they were talking about a bear. They might be. Instead of the Spartans, which are these weird water dragon things. All right, Adal, you ready for this? Let's off. If JG ever watches the series, he'll enjoy that. So we can choose our party members. Of course, we can only have 3 because that's our land size, just like this is Mech Warrior. So we can switch those from the party icon, which means that we'll never, ever see Ozma again. Hopefully he gets levels with everyone else. If he doesn't, well, that's how it works. I don't remember this place over here. Did we go in here? Yeah, I'm sure we went here. This is where the old man that no one loves lives. Shop pays. I don't think we can actually upgrade items over here, which is sort of weird. You didn't have any new items, right? Not just honey potions and stuff, your regular stuff and things, rotodroplets. Might be worthwhile to get a couple more, just in case. Hopefully we don't need to use them. My God, my knees cry in the old age, watching all those rolling flips. See, like I told you, old chat room. We only have the oldest chat rooms here on LethalFeline.com. Although if young people find their way in here, you're still welcome. Just don't get chased off don't get chased off by all the talk of tapioca, which we always have to talk about in here. And our reruns of MacGyver and Columbo. Oh my goodness, it's one of those. Excellent. Fish are weak to flaying damage. Paralyze. Paralyze is a good stance, I feel. According to Doll's journal, the entrance to the underground ruins should be around here. Could it be
behind that thing that is strangely like, I don't know, squarish as seen here? The dog came here pretty recently, right?
That combat balance is rough. It's, don't worry, it gets hard. It gets much harder.
Dots?
Are you hungry, Karna, again?
Yeah, a little, but it's okay, I'm fine. It's just I know something, I guess. I'm probably just overthinking it, but it looks very Waldorish over there.
What? Well, let's see if we can find something that looks like an entrance. Oh, you had no idea what I said during that fight, so it was just too loud. Let's see if we can turn that down. Not BGM, sound SE for sound effects. We'll turn down the sound effects a little. Those can stay. We're only going to play this game on normal. We've gone through Origins on Nightmare, and that was pretty much when I said never again. You think that it has like an intercom on it.
What's this? New phone?
It appears to be a unique mechanism. Without knowing its function, however, we should exercise caution. It might not be a speaker, it might shoot like poison darts at us. Hang on, I think I've seen something like this somewhere before. That's right, it was in a doll's notebook, the thing with the diamonds. There was a picture that looked just like this. There's the journal. Mm-hmm.
Let's see, apparently I've taken it from dirt.
Yeah, here we go, right here. The pattern of different shaped diamonds is indeed strongly similar to this picture. All right, Adol, time to get thinking. Do we have any diamonds to put in there? Underground Ruins puzzle. I have a new emote just for these. Select the diamond-shaped depression and press A, or click light or unlight in the depression, as well as the others. Locate immediately up, down, left, or right up. Okay. I think I understand what you're saying. It's one of these fucking things. My favorite. See if I can figure this out in a timely fashion. It's not my favorite type of puzzle. I've dealt with a lot of these because for some reason game developers fucking love this puzzle. Maybe because it's obnoxious. We're back to square one. Good job, stupid. Okay, we need to do something kind of like that. Kind of like that. I'll turn off those. Because I know it wants these ones to be dark, and it wants the center ones to not be dark. Good. Very good. By very good, I mean stupid. Stupid even. Okay, that's almost what we need. Almost what we need. There's a thoughtful process to this. It may look like I'm just doing things, but it's mostly my brain just slowly working it out. Trying to figure out what the hell I would do to switch that off, because I need that to be off right now. Honestly, it might be easier just to get them all black because if I do that, then I can just hit the middle one. Good. Back to square one. Amazing. Amazing puzzle mastery at work here. There we go. All right, you may now use the new emote. In fact, I will do it. Because it is definitely, it's one of my favorite emotes, actually, I've made.
It opened.
So what? That was the solution. Make them all black and they actually line up the center. I've never seen such a thing before. Come on, everybody. Let's see what's inside. I was kind of worried that we'd have to do a collectathon first, like we've done with some of the other puzzles in this game. That's right. Puzzle Master Lethal at work. I honestly made that icon so I can use it in other people's chats, too. That's a nice view. This thing only exists so we can look over there, huh? Neat. Maybe there'll be a monster or a treasure chest up there later. Always want to make sure to activate those. Those will make our life easier. Adult, look at this statue. Yeah, we've seen it in the notebook. But also in the notebook. But also in the Kaznia mine. You said you heard a voice coming from it. Who'd have thought we'd find another one like this here?
Well, I've seen a statue like this near Komodo, too.
It is said that many hundreds of years ago, there was a giant settlement in this area, large enough to be called a kingdom. A kingdom? Say it all. Didn't you say you heard something like that from Remnos too? What is this fucking quiz? What is this? It was a... No, it's not. I'm going to go with 8. I like how Karn's the one.
That's right. It was 800 years ago. Good job, Lethal. You passed the quiz. It was really he was really fascinated by stories of it, and always trying to research more about it as an inspiration for his poems that he just did as a front for being badass. Although he wound up researching in private since Father and I were criticizing him a little too much for being a nerd.
So these are the remnants of the ancient kingdom, huh? They might be connected to the primeval lands as well. Okay, well, what are we waiting for?
Dots? We're waiting for dots.
Now, what were those dots for? Why did you say dots? What did that add to the conversation? Do you have any sort of, concerns about this? Is that what you're trying to tell us? Stuff. We got some more critters. This is looking more like a dungeon than I'm used to in these. Apparently slimes are weak to slashing, which is... I mean, I don't know what they are. We're getting filthy and clear liquid from them. We're just putting it in jars because that's what you do in East. Money. These purple people eaters are no big problem, at least on this difficulty. That's another thing, is they probably have to go a bit harder if you're playing on lifetime, as far as upgrading our items are concerned. Got some stuff down here in the water. Let's see what else is in this room first, but we'll go down there eventually. And by eventually, probably immediately after you see what's down here. We should also do some skills, right? That's not a skill, but it'll work. Didn't know that one, too. Slime! That's our block. That's our switch. Now I gotta remember how to... Oh yeah, that's our attack focus and whatnot. I'm trying to remember how to do attacks. That's right. I hold down the left trigger and then use our face buttons.
Ritual of the night, and wants you to tell them why it's like total prairie critters. Feel free to join in, chat room.
It's too easy. That's why it's like prairie fritters. It's a pretty good game from what I remember. It's a game that wants to be like the Symphony of the Night Castlevanias. I'm not sure if it really gets there. It is, because it's a hard standard to live up to. You're in the wrong period, sir. We need to send you back to whatever period you come from. The Caribbeans, something like that. Whatever period had five-eyed monsters in it. And by monsters, I mean creatures. I'm not sure I like the water aspect of this game, honestly. I'm sure our friend who's good at water attacking will be much better at killing these things. Well, I'm sure Karn's probably pretty good at killing these things, too. There's so many of these little crawdads down here. No, she's just doing regular... I think the yellow numbers mean it's a weakness. Yep, excellent kill. Oh, you can't block when you're in the water also. Alright. Go down the chest down. Hunter knives. I feel validated in not buying new equipment. I don't have any other big ways to tell you that Bloodstain is dog shit Arrow, so it's a pretty good game. Pretty good game overall. Good choice. Good choice for your favorite game. That's totally your favorite ever. I know it is among your favorites. Hunter knives. Yeah, you don't have any like accessories, dude. We need to get some accessories on. Power ring. Power rings are good. No paralysis is good. Game, sure. Skill game sounds good too. It's your favorite Metroidvania? Even more than oh, it's coming to me. Lethal's old brain is trying to remember that game. I was going to say Zephy knows the name of it. Nalen knows the name of it. I don't think he's here anymore, though. It's the one that's all, like, all religious, but also gothic. Blasphemous. I was going to say it starts with a B, too. My brain just couldn't remember it. It's stupid. So you guys are not affected too badly by this. Frozen? No, like Elsa. What the hell? I can't even see what's attacking me. It's some kind of little goblin. He was hiding under the bridge. And the Lakitu or whatever controls this camera just didn't want me to see. Stun raid. It's too easy just to whack on things in this game. I need to use more skills. Oh yeah, that's
Let's go.
That's one of your skills. Neat. I count Blasphemous as a 2D Souls Metroidvania. It does. It has that for sure. And there's definitely a whole genre of those as well. He has subcategories of favorites. It's fine. It's fine. I'll see what else is there. What the fuck are you? Oh my goodness. You're being all fat and heavy now. And now I'm on fire. Straight. Kill everything else and then we'll go for the big bag. This kind of hurts though, dude. Welcome heavy again. Oh. I resist your heavy and replace it with my own. Skill finish. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. Good job, Durin. Saved America. Bitter potion. Well, that one's locked. We'll have to have Durin do it after this fight.
Let's go.
Alright. Get the bangs. Get out of here. Now quickly, before they respawn or whatever they're doing. Spirit Cape. A cape made of the finest spirits. When equipped, HP slowly regenerates while still. That regeneration of tedium. That's actually a pretty good thing. Does it only... I'm hoping that just works for everybody. Like that's some kind of like key item. Yeah, it's an artifact. So yeah, it just works for everybody. That's great. Good shit. Definitely worth a save. That erase option there kind of scares me, by the way.
Let's go.
Leave it to me.
So let's see. Let's see how quickly it goes up. I'm watching both Adal and Durin here. Oh, I have to have it equipped. Because we currently have the water dragon scales. This allows us to breathe underwater, which is pretty alright. Oh yeah, I forgot completely about the dwarf bracelet. Holy shit. Glad I remember that. So it's staggeringly fast, as you can tell. It takes us like 20 minutes to get full health. Oh, there it goes. Okay, that's nice. At least it does ramp up after a bit. Just in case you're outside like a boss room or something, you could actually get full health. All right. Good shit. I think we'll need that more quickly, so we'll go ahead and put that on. Well, I'm glad we went this way instead of just going over here. We could have just lost that forever. Anything else in here? No, it's just some intermediate room, and thankfully, Lethal remembered that he can make himself small. This is a cute little mechanic here where you can just get small. And then all the enemies that aren't really a big deal are super huge and can kill you. Anything down this way? That's more rocks. I don't know why I had to use a pickaxe. Oh no, another one.
Hopeless.
It's hopeless. Oh yeah. Time is not up. Let me see it. Yep. Doing his best impression. Skill finish. I'm guessing our boy Durin's probably the best against these. I think you're right. I think they, because this looks like more continuation. Go and get small again. I trust Arrow to know where to go in this game. He is the requester and also a insufferable East fan. Just loves these games too much. That's some stuff there. Some silver. That's good. Thankfully, they go after me, so it's not a big problem. Oh, another one of these giant suckers, huh? Nice. Stop. Got frozen like Elsa. Let's go. Another level up for us. The Sonic Wave is pretty good. Sonic Wave. So what's the Sonic Wave compared to the Sonic other thing? Sunraid I've been using. You can see the difference in stuff and things. Sonic Wave. So it has a lot of area and a lot of range. Is it just a better one of these? I think so, actually. Let's see. No, it shoots. Alright, that's still pretty good, though. Guess I'll replace this one. Because I kind of like having this be my main skill. Oh, hey, guys.
New skill.
Hell yeah.
Nice shot.
That's a pretty nice one. We have our super skill back, and I'll totally remember how to do that one on purpose. Hard scales, wow. Amazing. Glad we came up here for some hard scales. I almost sound like my doorbell. I couldn't tell if it was my doorbell or the game. Get some strange masks before we go. Oh yeah, we gotta get small. Let's get small. There you go. 3 is the max for a skill. Makes sense to me. Seems like a very East number. What's that supposed to mean? You know what it means. Very East-like in quality. Let's save just in case you somehow get killed. Saves cheap, so you might as well use them. Oh, pardon me. Sure. See what's over here first. Your bracelet. The thing's a freaking huge. Don't fight him. First. Nothing. It's just where these critters reproduce. Even my B button on here feels a little squishy. Really need to get a new controller someday. That's not where I want to go. Oh, what are you doing there? She was juggling. Fire hurts us here. Eat an air ginger. What's that supposed to be? Man, all the new skills. Go. Good going. Ruby-like qualities. They're weak to fire-related things. Whatever. We know how Plastic Allen works. I guess he can still be vulnerable. He just also takes damage from it. Especially in video games. Okay, that seems... And that looks very arena-esque up there, doesn't it? Alright, let's go. Yeah, shoot through weapons. There's nothing to worry about here on this platform that's surrounded by waterfalls. Oh my goodness, it's one of those. El Baron, the Blue Cavalier. It looks like his weak spot's going to be in his brisket there. Higher lives and see if anyone does any better than you don't.
Leave it to me.
You gotta destroy all the feet before he falls down. You idiots, get out. Skill finish. I killed the slag. I'm sure this is a great place for you to fall in here. Let's see, how did I do my super move? One moment. We're gonna remember our... And by remember, I mean look up the controls. Super move. Extra skill, I believe it's just one. There we go. He hasn't got up yet. Poor thing.
Think I can hold up?
Help him get out of there, stupid. I need to get out of there too, honestly. Let's throw some honey potions around. Can I... Now here's a good question. Can I switch out party members while we're in combat? No, we can only use these few buttons. We cannot actually use the party, the journal, the memories, or the map, or the equip here. But we can at least heal people. We got bear potions also. I'm going to use one on you. You can have one as well. All right, we got resources. We're going to use them. I know that might offend some of our viewers, but they'll do it. Third. You don't have any life points on that card. Time to fall down. Come on. Whoop, damn it. It's so easy to take your finger off the trigger and then have that happen. Wow, he got up a lot faster that time. There's more skill in this game. I tell them to run the fuck away. Oh, that was a bastard of a move. Watch me. Alright. Get him, fellas. Come on, get down. Okay, we're almost through that first light bar. I'm sure he has a second. That'll take a while. Especially since you can re-trigger them while the flash move's going. I'll try to jump it. And he's taking all the damage. He needs to need some better armor or something. Flash move. Whoop, I didn't flash move that time. Time for some potions, I think. Now you're probably good for a while. Just have a honey potion for now. The honey potion. Alright. Down on the ground where you belong. Come on. Wait, this is my best attack there. So I'm not going Pretty tough one of these. Turn, please. Okay, yeah, I told them to run away. Watch me. Alright, let me get you a better potion. So much better than some of the other East games where you can't use any items at all. During combats, anyway. Get down here, damn it. Take your ass whooping like a man. What? Oh, he's going in a pissy boss mode. Of course. The video game. It's gonna have a pissy boss mode. Is he taking damage or is he invincible? They're attacking him, so I'm thinking he's not invincible. Fire hurt you there, Duran. Get out of there. And he is taking damage. They go down. Great. I need to get some heals on me. Got burned up. Watch me. Give me some blade rush. Watch me. Guys. If I remembered how to tell you to run like the Dickens, I would. Circle. The circle in his front is taking the damage. Oh, well. Thankfully, we got some of these. I looked away at chat for one moment and he fucking died. B button, stop getting stuck. Alright, let's throw some... No, damn it. He didn't need one. My button stuck and he ate it. No, bad. All the resources. Come on, get down here. There was a way to jump, as I recall, but I don't remember exactly how to do it. Fortunately, we hit down that far. Oh, yeah, I'm kidding. I'm there. See some massive damage there. Let's let's see. System, controls. How can I tell you fuckers to run away? So I don't have to waste all my healing items on you. I know it's in here. I know it can be done. Ah, yes, it's the right stick that does that. So yeah, I wanted the invasion focus.
Find an opening.
And that was a nice opportunity for us to whoop his ass, and we missed him. Let's also switch out my skill. I need my rising one here. Because Blade Rush is great when he's on the ground, but I need this to actually get up to him. Although I don't think I'm hitting. Come on. There's just like certain opportunities when he gets down too. Just making lava all over the place. There's the opportunity. Do some Blade Rush on that. Blade Rush. No, damn it. My button keeps getting stuck in. That's why I'm selecting things I'm not meaning to. Well, I was able to get in there for 5 seconds. There we go, this. Not capitalizing on that as much as I'd like to. Here we go with this again. Fire hurts me. God damn it. That was doing all right. Come on. Give us the moves that actually let us hit you, please, sir. Oh, good. You almost landed on me, but you did do it. All right, we're getting him out. Nice try. Bomb cookies. Done yet? Well. Come on, buddy. Your stompies. That move is not working out. We need to do for something more impressive. Well, he got me at that one, so I can't say that one's not impressive. Must have... He's not doing the moves. Come on.
Leave it to me.
Give him some punches.
Is that all you got?
Oh, we got your super move, so if he goes down again, I'll use that. That does a lot of fucking damage. Like he doesn't want to die or something. Come on. Do your move. There you go.
I don't think I can hold out much longer.
Yeah, I don't think you can. Come on. She can shoot up. I guess that would work, huh? You can just shoot up. This makes it a lot easier. Should have just been using Karna the whole time, damn it. Ozma. Earth-shattering kaboom. Oh, great. We did get all of our health back from that. I figured we would. Sorry for that very slow fight. Just remembering how to play the fucking video.
Leave it to me.
Just didn't occur to me. Oh, yeah, she throws knives as her attack. Oh, we're on the other side now by the look of things. Well, we're out, but where are we? Some manner of graveyard. It appears to be a graveyard of some manner, and a well-kept one at that.
Not quite what I was expecting. So, we're in the primeval lands now, right?
Well, look over there. There are a few secrets in those caves still. They're probably not worth it then if you don't remember them.
Is that Komodo's great tree?
Yeah, it seems to be, yeah. And if it's over there, then that would mean that we safely made it. These are the primeval lands for sure, right, Adol? It could be a different tree. Just want Adol to be like a little bastard. No, I think we would have noticed another tree like that. Come on, Adol. This ain't like Elden Ring. We made it. We really made it. We've arrived in a strange new land. We should be shouting with glee, or at least moved to tears or something.
Ah!
Close. I said moved, Karna. Moved. Not terrified. God damn it.
What was this? What is this?
What's what? It says Adol on it, doesn't it? Or something stupid. What, is there something wrong with the grave?
Yeah, take a closer look.
It does say his name on there. You can barely see it. The gravestone. Adol and the others examined the front of the gravestone. The inscription was carved into its smooth, clean surface. Here lies Adol Christian. What? I don't remember dying. Looks at camera, gets canned, laughs. That's just not that. Now that's something you don't hear every day. Although I guess I expect that kind of foolery from you. But unless there's someone else around here who happens to have the exact same name as you. Still, in fact, there exists a graveyard here. It all indicates that this side of the river is definitely inhabited. And by all appearances, its inhabitants live quite nearby. Yeah, these flowers are still fresh. You like eat some or something? The gravestone itself looks brand new.
Not to add to the questions we already have, but this has been bugging me since we found the ruins entrance in Selway. That's why I made those dots. I wasn't sure about before, but I am now. There are no signs of anyone going through those ruins for a long time.
Well, how do you know? How do you know there's no signs of them going through there? There were goblins and multi-eyed monsters and like how you can't say that there was dust and cobwebs. How do you know?
When we hunt, we often have to follow the tracks of beasts. And even when there are no tracks, there are signs, like poop. But there are no people poop near the entrance or the exit of the ruins, and no signs of any disturbance within them.
No sign of disturbance. I was gonna... Whatever, man. Whatever. But here's a grave with the doll's name on it, as it proves that he came through there, right? If this wasn't his point of entry, then how did he get across the river? I cannot imagine there's any other route. It seems that we are left with more questions than answers.
Look at that.
You think he flew across? Reminds me of goddamn Steambot Chronicles, where we had to find one of these to inspire us to making a flying, carbot, effectively. Isn't that the same kind of bird we saw in Selray?
I don't think it's a bird, but it does look like one. It's not flapping its wings.
Huh. If it's not a bird, then what is it?
Well, it came from deeper in the primeval lands, but beyond that, I have no idea.
Oh, my head.
Are you okay at all?
No, I'm seeing a white flash and it's blinding me.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies. Just like this, on wings of their own creation.
Who is saying this? Doesn't sound like a doll.
Hold on.
Was it this time? You having another one of your episodes? Doll explained that he was having an episode. What? That doesn't make any sense. You weren't kidding, Ozma. I've got nothing but questions swimming around my head right now. All right. Well, I know. Isn't it exciting? For you, I'm sure it's exciting. If it weren't, I'd think you were some kind of imposter.
We won't find any answers if we're just standing around here.
Indeed. We should continue up the hill and try to find the people who tend this graveyard. Got an achievement for getting that. That's great. This one also looks like it should be something. It's very... It just stands out as a black thing. A black gravestone. I can't read what it says. It has writing on there. But I can't read it. We've got this one that is very big. But also can barely make out anything. And the other ones that kind of stand out. Oh yeah, we just came up through the crypt. There's also this. There's the world tree. Or a tree. May be the world tree, I'm not sure. He's one of a kind. Oh, we have a path back home if we want to make our weapons better right now. Birds. My least favorite Pokemon. Skip, finish. Arnie, you good at killing birds? These aren't birds. There's some manner of armadillo people. We've fought these things before. Get poisoned, idiot. It's kind of sad killing them because they're very comical. They're almost like the grunts in Halo. They're trying their best, bless their hearts, but they're just stupid. As if I'd be hit by a stupid Toucan Sam knockoff for splitting hairs off of these birds. Bird hairs. It's very stormy up there. You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd say there's some sort of tower in that storm system.
Is that?
It's amazing. A town this deep in the Great Forest? Not just that, but look at it. It looks way more technologically advanced than the place, even in... Like an even more technologically advanced place than even Kazna. What was that structure over there? The one surrounded by thunderclouds. Have a tower. Can't be a tower in an East game. There must be some kind of mistake. Seems to be some kind of tower. A tower? Could that be? Yeah, I think it's safe to assume it's the one you marked in your notebook. Didn't expect to find it this quickly.
It almost looks magical, like something out of a fairy tale, an old legend of East or something. I'm sure Rednose would be overjoyed if he could see it. He's definitely not involved, though.
Maybe he already has.
Yeah, somehow I doubt that.
Gives knowing look at camera.
I'd
say it's high time that we go in for a closer look, shall we? Yes. Yes. Just a circle here. All right. Next to you birds. We're going to the town. We're almost to the real part of this game, it feels like, since we're getting to a tower. I'm sure there'll be some manner of thing we'll need to do before we can get in there. Look down here. Stop. Stop. Birds. Some more silver. One of you. Pardon me. Okay, so that leads up to kind of the same area. That's fine. We'll just go back. Pardon me, excuse me. Come on. That's... There's a box down there, and I love boxes. All right, let's go ahead and tumble our way down there. I want to see how she, like, wore out her boots. She's using her back more in her boots. So up here is where it is. We have to kill the animals first. Aerial combo. Wow, a shield tablet. I don't know what that does. What pray tell is a shield tablet? makes your temporary defense go up. All right. Anything cool down the center? Some more armadillo people. Doing what armadillo people do. Try to gouge out their eyes. Pardon me. Maybe there's something up here. Nope, it leads to the same place. Maybe these things are the, local residents that maintain the graveyard. Who are we to say? The pill that makes your shield bigger. Embiggen your shield today. Another gold one. Very nice. What do you figure the inner rings do for the windmill? Incroyable. This place is even more unbelievable up close. Wonder what kind of people live here. Hopefully they like outsiders.
Hey, what are those twirler things over there?
Oh, those are called windmills, Karna. The wind spins them around to generate energy.
Oh, wow. I'm impressed that you knew the answer to her, and I thought you were stupid. Very nice. I'll put a gold star on your name.
Well, they don't call me an information dealer for nothing anyway. Based on our experiences so far, it seems safe to assume that dolls caused some kind of trouble here too and we're about to be imprisoned. They know nothing about that. We might be chased around, we might be locked up in a house somewhere for a while, who knows? Anyway, we can't just stand over here forever. Let's get this over with. Mansplaining the windmills. As he would. And here we go. Own up a doll. What the fuck do you do this time?
It's a ghost.
Huh? He didn't lock you up at all. What's going on? Oh, what is going on here? It's a doll. He's come back to haunt us. Oh, my word. This isn't your world any longer. Go back to sleep. Leave us be. I see. So it was the people of this town who dug that grave, doll. It appears that you're under suspicion. They appear under the impression that you are in fact fucking dead. Yeah, I'm Kronk from the Emperor's New Groove. Over-designed character walks into the scene. Or at least more designed character. She's probably of no importance. See, what voice should you have?
I would like to give you this voice since you're so fucking adorable, but we can't have on two characters. That's against the rules.
Maybe I'll just give you this voice for now until I think of something cuter. Or sillier. Atala, is that you? Who are you again?
Oh, I see. You've lost your memories. Well then, let me introduce myself again. I'm Kalilika.
What a name, Kalilika. Kalilika. All right. Is that a spotlight on your face, or are you just that pale?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's like whenever Plastic Alan enters the room. How'd you know I'd lost my memories? Is that something that just happens? You're the culprit, she points. But this is a point. That's besides the point. You really are quite the troublemaker, you know. First you wander off outside the village without permission and disappear without a trace. Then you show up here again with no memories and new compatriots. The nerve of some people, I swear. Got 'em. I like that you're an interesting person, but there are limits, you know. You can only be so interesting before it becomes a liability, okay? After a while, it gets old. People get tired of you being interesting, a doll. Go fuck yourself. That's effectively what she's saying, it feels like. You're almost a fully grown adult, so you need to start acting like one, okay? Wow, doll, this pint-sized woman child she doesn't mince words, does she? She does have like a seam in her face, though, which is very distracting. Now, I think that covers the scoldings. Now, if you would, please come with me. I'll show you to my home. All right, so we'll follow Kalilika back to her home. This place is almost as big as Kaznan, Highland Town. We saw this on the map too, then.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aaron. I'm the mayor of this town and Kalilika's grandfather. I must say it's amazing to see you alive again, Adal. I had assumed I never would.
Yeah, I got lots of questions about that. We just got here and we've all got girls taking us home. She's a fun character.
I fear I may not be able to answer in much detail as I would like, but I will say what I can.
May I ask why you believed Adal to be dead?
We found Adal's belongings near the waterfall, but Adal himself was nowhere to be seen. We searched for days, but we could find no trace of him.
He's not a bad guy, he's just her granddad. And she still has that seam in her face in this scene. I was gonna say, it almost looked like he did too, but it's just that lock of hair he's got going over the top of his face.
We had little choice but to believe that you had fallen in and drowned, like an idiot.
Yeah, something tells me drowning's not too likely to be the way this one goes out. Maybe not too unlikely, it doesn't matter. Well, as long as he has those mermaid skills or whatever, I'm sure he'd be fine.
I can't imagine how confusing this must be to you all. But in order to explain things adequately, I would be forced to detail a number of private matters regarding these lands. And honestly, I cannot say how much I'm at liberty to discuss right now. Kalilika?
Yes, grandfather?
When Leza returns from the rite of summoning, would you please ask her to come by?
Is she returning today?
Indeed she is, although it may be past nightfall by then.
Words are fungible, and context is meaningless. Might as well be when I'm reading.
Either way, I will need to consult with Lord Edil on this matter.
Are we supposed to know all these people? Yay, I love Lord Edil. He's my favorite.
Until I have done so, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to remain here and in the guest quarters. You're pretty much in prison. Is close enough.
All right. Can we look around outside, please?
No. I don't think that would be wise. Particularly after what happened the last time you were here. And your arrival has caused quite a commotion in town already. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I think it's best if you stayed indoors for the night. We'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one. Kalilika, would you please show our guests to their quarters?
Yes, of course.
What'll you do?
Well, since arriving here, we've learned not much. I'm inclined to disagree. We've learned all kinds of people's names. We don't know exactly what the faces belong to. If this is where Doll's tracks end, there's a high probability this is where he lost his memories. It may not seem like much to go on, but it's a solid lead nonetheless.
Hey,
Did anyone else find Kalilika and the mayor's reaction to Adol's memory loss kind of, weird? I mean, they didn't seem surprised at all.
There's definitely something strange in this town. The technology here is pretty advanced too. They've even got windmills and streetlights. There are streetlights? I didn't see those.
What streetlight?
All right. They're little devices on sticks, basically light up when it's nighttime. I thought you were talking about ones like traffic lights for some reason. In big towns, there's bunches of them along the side of the road. Then when night falls, you turn them on and it's as bright as day, or at least bright enough that you don't get mugged. Maybe.
Wow, that's incredible. Thanks for sharing.
But you sure don't hear too many towns that use them. Heck, it'd be hard for us to find them in... Why does it have that... Maybe Ramoon and Romn are different, right? It'd be hard for us to find them even in Romn. Honestly, this town might be even more advanced than any place I've ever seen or heard of in the whole empire. Makes you wonder, what's a town like this doing in the middle of a fucking forest? You managed to remember anything yet at all? I remember a deal? Yeah, it's the guy the mayor mentioned, right? Whoever he is, he sounds pretty important. He was some kind of lord, right? The way those two were talking to about him. So Romd is the capital and Ramoon is the empire name. Okay. Well, all we know about him is his name. However, beyond that, we can only speculate. I think it'd be best for us to rest now and trust our questions to be answered in the morning, when we'll be trusted to leave this residence.
Sounds like a good idea to me. I'm tired. My back is tired from all that rolling.
Have you tried turning him off and turning him back on to fix his memories? I mean, what's sleeping other than that?
Is it time for dinner yet?
Australian dolts. look at the way he's sleeping with, like, it is bizarre to just see them sleeping on top of the covers with all their clothes on, as one does. Rita, give me a break. I'm tired and there are wolves after me. After tossing and turning like Lethal does every fucking night, Adal finally gave up on trying to sleep. There's simply too much going on in his head. Oh, we at least get to see this and we'll get in trouble. The fires are burning. What's outside? There's a little, like, grate there. The window isn't locked. It might be possible to slip out here. Go outside? Not yet. I want to look around in here a little bit more. Plus, would a doll do that? Goody two-shoes a doll. It seems this door is a strange variety that cannot be unlocked from the inside. Or maybe you're just too stupid to figure out how it's locked. Let's go upstairs. Can I go back upstairs? I can. There's more beds, but these are not the ones we were sleeping in. They just have more... What the hell's that noise? Oh, is the door closing? My dumb ass is like, what the fuck was that? Are we under attack? This is Kalilika's room. It would be rude to enter without permission, especially in the dead of night. I wanted to see if they'd say stupid Oh, they do.
Is dinner ready? So much meat.
She is sleeping contently and dreaming of meat. Like Goku. He is sleeping and thinking of didgeridoos. But why? He's mumbling in his sleep. Can we get him to mumble more? Why? All right. Well, I'm glad that we could see that. What's he dreaming about? Everyone's a restless sleeper around here. I guess we'll sneak out now. Yeah, sure, why not? Obviously, you want me to go there. It's a child lock door. You got to press a button on the driver's side, and then you can unlock it. The driver's side of the house? The driver's side of the house. Oh, those are pretty nice looking lights. No one's enjoying the nice lights out here. I'm not sure what any of those houses are. Guess we're just going to wander around and get in the trouble. Who is that designed character of some importance? Did she go in here? She did go in here because we can open the doors. Oh. A winged statue stands beyond the entrance. It looks similar to the statues in the Kosnan mine in the underground ruins.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies. Just like this, on wings of their own creation.
Who is saying this? Who is this woman? Now then, Adal, please wait here for now. I'll call you when Lord Adil is ready to grant you an audience. Feel free to make yourself comfortable in the meantime. If you'll excuse me. Okay, bye. Oh, for goodness sakes. I just finished cleaning. It's hard to believe that someone can be this disorganized. There were no books out here 20 minutes ago. He has a system, damn it. whoever maintains this. Appears to be some manner of telescope, though larger in size than any that are known. Any of that are known. Somehow he knows. Welcome in there, Snyder. Good to see you in here. Let's see. It's, though larger in size than those known, it's a very delicate-looking lens. Some kind of measuring instrument is laid down haphazardly next to us. If you have a favorite RPG, tell us about it there, Scott. We want to know about it. It appears to be some sort of ship. Judging by the fact that it has a cannon attached to it, it's likely a horror ship, of course. Do they worship it? A strange sphere slowly rotates in its place. The pattern on it looks like a map. It is built out of puzzle pieces. Neat. Various antiques, documents, and maps are lined up here. They look like spoils from a ruined raid. Very good. There are various books piled upon one another, all pertaining to the study of language. Which language? Find out at 11. Among them are some with writing in unrecognizable script. Oh, she's come back. I'm terribly sorry that I've kept you waiting at all. Lord Adil's expecting you in the balcony. Please come this way. Okay. I'm done looking at your various things. The earth can't be round. What is this? I'm terribly sorry to have kept you waiting at all. Lord Adil's expecting you just this way. Okay. So he's the one throwing these things. And his hair... Oh, actually, it's not his hair. He's got wings. You must be a dull Christian. Who's asking? Haha, brimming with curiosity, just as a boy your age should be. How marvelous. And there we are. I like they had the throwing sound effect there. Not the biggest RPG fan, but you just
intend
bid...
for mankind to take to the skies.
I didn't expect his voice acting there. But you've beat Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. That's a favorite of many. And I'm sure you'll have many other people that can chime in on that one. I remember watching my friends playing that in the... I don't actually know that was on the first Xbox. I'm fairly sure. I remember watching my friends play that on that. Or another adjacent system. One day I intend for mankind. I intend for mankind to take to the skies.
Just like this. On wings of their own creation.
They're getting some mileage out of that line,
However,
aren't they?
now is not
Xbox,
yet
there
that
it
time.
goes.
The doors must be opened in the proper order.
Of course they must be open in the right order. My old brain can't remember some things. That was deep in the well. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Adil, or Eldil, excuse me. I suppose that you could say I'm the one, who brings harmony to this world entirely. Really, the entire world? His lines are catching me off guard, that's why I'm tripping on them. I mean, why wouldn't he? This man who just stands with his wings just ready to knock things off his shelves every moment. He can't bring those things in. Excuse me, Lisa. Stare. Just looks at him. I'm sorry for the mess. I'll tidy the room again later. If you wish to talk to a doll here, I will take my leave.
I am sorry.
Thank you. I want to try out more RPGs, especially the E series. Our good friend Arrow, who's below you, has actually been the one who's been recommending these. Through the redemptions on this channel, we've gone through Origins, the first and second one, which I don't recommend first. Please play East Origins first if you're going to play any of them. It's first chronologically, and it's actually a pretty decent game. The first and second games, they're rough. They have not aged as well as they could have. This game has been pretty good. Now, Adol, all of these books and blueprints you see before you, they all depict things that I plan to have someone invent one day. The idea that he's just having someone invent them, it's like he's some sort of shadow cabal. He's like, I'm going to leave this on my desk and leave the room. You're free to invent it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Now I'll see you next week. You plan to have someone invent them? What? Indeed, one day someone will invent each of these inventions you see before you. Construction, arts, medicine, weaponry, all kinds of knowledge from every field of study are gathered here for the express purpose of gifting to mankind one day, because surely you know that these fucking chimpanzees would never think of any of these things on their own. And by bestowing this knowledge, I have worked to maintain balance and harmony in the world throughout its history. Its entire history? That's right. Recent history in any case, I've repeated this process for several centuries, ever since I came to this land that you know as Ys, he'll probably say eventually. When a land struggled with floods, I gave its people the knowledge to build floodgates and improve irrigation. In one age, a violent plague spread across the land, and I prompted the development of a cure. As of a more recent example, do you see the blueprint spread out over here? Or over there, even. Doesn't matter. Where? What is this blueprint of? Well, observe for yourself. Not long ago, I showed these blueprints to a certain engineer by the name of Edison. The armies of the Ramoon Empire and the Principality of Altago have long been butting heads, as I'm sure you know. At one point, Altago seemed to be at a disadvantage, but now the two forces are an even match for one another. The reason for this sudden equalization? An exceptionally fast warship, the Altagoninians, or Lethal always struggles with this word, excuse him. The Altaginians happened to invent in the nick of time, as luck would have it. Well, I want to ride on one, please. Come on. And what about these blueprints? And these are its blueprints, rather. Indeed, very perceptive of you, even though I told you just a minute ago that's exactly what they were. But you're very, very smart, Wink. That is precisely what these are. The countries have been at odds for so long, it would create an imbalance if one were to fall under another's flag. I'm sort of an arms dealer, but in sort of a, altruistic fashion. If Romd were to annex Altago, the number of problems for both nations would increase considerably. How do I know this? I just know. Don't worry about it. I'm an angelic being who's standing before you. It would simply not be wise to let the war end quite so easily. Wars, they build character, goddammit. And you're going to have one, and you're going to like it. Much like the relationships between people, resolutions can sometimes lead to problems all of their own. Altago is a particularly complex region and is generally left to its own devices, best left to its own devices. But exceptions must be made. He's too radiant.
Are you unable to sleep?
I was just having a memory. Oh shit, there she is.
I'm so happy you're alive, Adol. Do you remember my name?
Lisa.
My!
Oh, you do. So you do remember me then. I just had an episode. That makes me ever so happy. Would you like to talk for a while, Adol? Sure. I can't sleep. Might as well sit on the pews with a nice woman. I see. So your memories of me only just returned a moment ago. What a wonderful coincidence. If you don't mind me asking, how much do you remember about Lord Eldil? Only I guess it was our first meeting, but yeah. Really now, that is most impressive. If your memory has recovered that much, then perhaps you've already realized this, but Lord Adil personally chose you and summoned you to this land. That makes sense. That's why we're here. He intended to impart upon you a knowledge of the tower. Unfortunately, you vanished before you could receive it. It was really inconvenient for everyone, and you've made a big mess, actually. And I'm afraid I don't know what specific knowledge Lord Eldil would impart to you. I feel I should also disclose to you the truth regarding your memories, or at least some of them. The area surrounding the sanctuary is protected by a special kind of barrier. When outsiders leave, they forget everything that happened here. It's as if they never came. So what you're saying is we shouldn't let Karna and Ozma and Durin leave here too soon, or they'll forget what the hell we're even doing here. Okay. I mean, I'm sure they have their reasons, but let's have her tell us. To avoid the existence of this town and Lord Adil from becoming discovered by the outside world, you know, him being an angelic, godlike being, we kind of want to keep that to ourselves, you understand? The DL, as you kids say. I believe that you lost your memories when you left this area. However, you should only have lost the memories of the Highland and its environs, nothing more.
But I lost all my memories, Lisa.
I'm sorry, I really have no idea what could have caused that to occur. She looks shiftily around. I've also never heard of anyone regaining their memories of Highland upon returning either. It may be some time before he can grant audience with you. He's a very busy local deity, but I'm certain that you'll be able to speak to Lord Eldil again soon. However, it's late and you probably need your rest. I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm just so relieved to learn that you're alive. Oh, and Adal? If you remember anything else about Lord Eldil, I'm sorry, it's nothing, it's just a dirty lie. I'm sure it's nothing important to the overall scope of this game. No, I'm not looking from side to side. Everything's fine. Good night to you. He's not going to be some antagonist in this game, Adil. Or, excuse me, I'm stupid, Adal. All you men look the same to me.
Sorry, Adal. Can you explain that again, like from the beginning?
I'll doubt that repeating the explanation will make any of its contents any easier for you to understand. And maybe us too. And I must confess, it's most difficult to believe such a tale could be possibly true. Welcome in there, Gnosis Doc. So basically, Eldil is a guy like some kind of god or local deity that gives people knowledge. I've seen some strange things in my journey so far, our journey so far, but this is really pushing it. There's one point that I would like clarifying. You said, upon leaving this area, you forgot everything that happened here, correct? Surely that would mean forgetting the knowledge that you've given us, that you were given as well, no? Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, go on. Kalilikla or whatever your name is. Fucking Durin. Come on, man. Her name is pretty easy to remember. It's only 2 syllables. They're just repeated a couple of times. What's up with that anyway? That's no way to ask anyone a question. I have to make her sound a little younger in the way I do it. Oh, well, I'm older than you. I can do things the way I want. Okay. Durin getting bratty. You certainly wouldn't be able to tell from the way you talk. You're like a spoiled child. The idea that you should respect your elders because their age is so outdated. Fucking boomers, am I right? Respect is earned through maturity. And people like you don't become mature when they get older. They just turn grumpy old farts. What? Bullshit.
I think little girl wins this one.
But it's true that people who receive knowledge forget coming here. However, the knowledge empowered by Lord Eldeal remains within the mind, resurfacing one day as inspiration. So that's how he does it. He shows them it here, and then he punts them out. They forget everything, and then they're like, it's my brand new idea. I made this. That's some bullshit right there.
Inspiration, what you mean, Jelly Bean?
I believe she's...
Holy shit.
Exactly. I believe what she's saying is that knowledge a person is given resurfaces during his or her daily life as if it were his or her original thought. Is that correct? Oh. That's good to see the rest of you actually have some measurable intelligence. I think you might have an int of 4. Very impressive. Unlike a certain someone here. Huh. Pretty fancy system you got here going on here. I'm not a grumpy old fart. So if people remember the knowledge they've been given as if it was their own thought, as if they thought of it themselves, does that mean that everyone who's ever invented anything great has been here before? Naturally, not everyone. Some actually do have their own ideas, although we can't be certain which ones are which. But that is certainly true for certain people and certain inventions, yes. Huh, unbelievable.
So, can we go outside now?
You may. Lisa has explained everything to the people of this town, so there should be no further problems. There's only like 30 people who actually live here. Okay, Adal, I don't know about you, but these are the words I've been dying to hear. Time to go snoop around town. Indubitably, my good Durin. Hopefully, we can find some way to get a few more of your memories back. Listening to people talk might actually help this whole thing sink in a bit, too.
Not so sure, Dots. Pressing extra doubt, Dots.
Is something wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. Just sometimes you don't seem like you're all there. Like, you'll just say the perfect thing. Then it's like you just say the perfect thing. It's weird.
Really? I mean, I am a reputed information broker and all that. I absorb everything around me. And hey.
Kalililka, I would like to entrust you as their guide and possible, fifth party member. Please show them around. Show them everything around town that it has to offer.
Okay.
However, Adal, I must warn you about one thing. Do not, under any circumstances, leave the town through the north exit by yourselves. I will whoop your ass. It'll be a sneaking mission. You won't see me coming.
The north exit in the direction of that enormous tower-like of some sort of lore and legend. The tower is where Lord Eldeal lives. Of course he does. It's also where Adal will meet Lord Eldeal when he last came here. However, it's surrounded by an area called the Sanctuary of Storms. If you ever enter there without permission, you'll be fried by lightning before you know it. So, don't say we didn't warn you. Okay, well, it seems like a pretty good incentive to keep our distance, at least to me, until we find a Franklin badge, or 3.
That's our cue, dog. Let's check this place out.
I don't know if I'm getting tired or I'm just... The snake voice and the Klarna voice are killing me.
Walking around freely in this monsterless environment should be a pleasant change of pace for you, or so I'd hope. Those armadillo bastards, they'll fuck you up. Please try and use the time meaningfully.
It would be kind of funny if we couldn't upgrade items anymore. Can we go into her room now? She is following us like a party member. There's nothing to see here. She has her own little table? That's nice. Pretty nice room you got here, sis. What's over here? Behold, a room of no import. This house seems to be kinda empty.
This is Lisa's house. But Lisa is out most of the time, so it's usually empty.
So what about her family? She lives on her own, because she's insufferable. Also, her parents are fucking dead. She's effectively our Batman. The year you were born specifically. They died in mild childbirth.
Oh, you shot out there that fast, huh?
It's kinda metal, actually.
And that's pretty much all there is to see of Lisa's house. Let's move on, shall we?
Yeah, she said there's not much in here. Well, we'll just take a look just to see if she's a liar pants. I like this loft area with the bed. That's pretty cool. Like the environmental designs in this game are very nice. They feel like all the houses aren't cookie cutter. Like this, come on, Lisa. If this was like a Tales game, I can see all these houses being exactly the same.
Can't wait to see what lies ahead.
That's not a real dig against Tales. It's just what I usually expect. All these houses seem to have their own character.
Excuse me, Dario.
It's me, Dario. Oh, do you have something you need me to, Oh, at all. A perfect timing. I actually have something I need to discuss with you. You have to do the hands, otherwise you can't get into the voice. What's on your mind? I think this is the guy who's actually at the front gate. I had him like curling, but he's going to be like this because I didn't know his name was Dario. Actually, it's about your gravestone, doll. I was the one who built it with my own 2 Italian hands. Someone they asked me to do it, but still, I feel terribly. I hope its existence didn't cause you too much bad luck. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Forgive this old Italian stereotype. I beg of you.
I'll never forgive you.
Please forgive me. Really, I didn't mean any harm. I swear. I swear it on my own mamma mia. Dario, he's only a joke.
A doll. What are we gonna do with you, man? We can't take your ass anywhere. Is something wrong, Ozma?
And the thought crossed my mind. Was anything actually buried in that grave?
Oh, now that you mention it.
There can't be a body in there, so is it just dirt? Or maybe his belongings?
No, in our tradition for cases like where there's no bodies, we bury the belongings of the deceased.
I mean, those belongings. That's what's buried in the grave. I'm so sorry. I just thought I didn't mean.
Oh, it's okay. We understand completely.
Huh, doll's belongings. Before he lost his memories, or actually, before he lost his memories, no less. Lethal forgot I was speaking. There may be new information discovered within them. For real, on the God. I am going to tell the mayor to have the grave removed really soon. Maybe even right now. So please, just wait a little bit longer, please.
I think we should probably be leaving now for Dario's sake, so he doesn't have like an aneurysm.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. I don't want the poor guy to have a heart attack, like Lethal was indicating. I'm Lethal's spirit animal, that's why I talk like this. And why I dream of meat.
Well, when I grow up, I want to be an architect.
My father, my grandfather, my great-grandfather were all architects, and I love to follow in their footsteps.
Did you make all the houses different? I appreciate you, young man. Slams the door closed. Dog lost all of its bowels in the Great Bowel War. Pull its ear. No, we'll give him a nut. How about a Cheeto nut? You like those, huh? Seems pleased. How about another Cheeto nut? And a wolf heart. Would you like a Reparo fruit? Oh, he really likes those ones. Very pleased. The strongest hair. The most metal of bass players. All right, very good. I'm sure there's some reason to do that and get all the trades. I'm sure they, like some of the older games, I think it was an East, the first or second one, probably both of them. You could give the cards all kinds of stuff, and sometimes they give you really stupid, like very good stuff. Probably buy a few more of these. These things are fairly expensive. I should not use them as frivolously as we did in that last combat. Exchange. Well, you can exchange ores for things here. Very good. Get a few more of these. Might as well. Thinking more attack damage on something sounds like a good idea. Adol, you gave me the shock of my life yesterday. I generally thought I'd seen a ghost.
I couldn't believe my eyes either. I thought you had a twin brother or something.
Indeed. I get that a lot. Who lives here? Hello, small person and larger person. We have gems here. Is it truly outrageous? Let's find out. Is this some kind of shop? Well, technically, yes. It is Philemon's workshop, and the staff here are responsible for all the machinery in Highland.
Machinery?
Oh, you're one of those Luddites. Well, Karna and Osmer are from the forest and live off the land, so they've never seen machines like this one before. So you've seen them, I'll assume? Well, yeah, machines are, complicated contraption thingies that do stuff, in a nutshell.
I see. That your explanation is no help at all, dumbass.
And there you have it. No one loves you. It's a shame your brain isn't as big as your body, or you'd be quite the genius. Dern's gonna punt you like a fucking football, little girl. He's gonna go for a Phil Google Oh, come on now. Give me a break. Tamale must be the one behind there.
Hey you, big guy over there. You're blocking the entrance.
Like no one else is at the end. He's off to the side. I mean, like Ozma or Klarna are more in the entrance.
If you want to talk, move over here and get out of the way of the other customers, which are totally coming in here.
Why am I the only one who gets told off? Everyone hates me.
Oh, yes, it's nice to see you all. And it's particularly good to see you alive, Adol.
We were discussing this workshop that's responsible for all the machinery in Highland, eh? Does it mean those windmills outside were created here as well?
That's right. In fact, I was responsible for designing them, in fact.
In fact. My brain, like, jumped ahead to the in fact, or maybe I just did it myself.
Thanks to the knowledge I was told from Lord Eldil, anyway. Though all of the wisdom I was given was also given to someone else as well.
Oh, I see.
I still don't really get it. But I can tell that you're an amazing person, at least.
Oh, yes, of course. You're a perceptive one, young lady.
Don't get cocky, old man, or I'll break your knees.
Are all the girls in Highland like this? Little bastards? I thought Kalilaloka was special that way. This one seems to be a handful too. Very puntable. Yes, well, Tamili is Philemon's successor, so she's not exactly a run-of-the-mill girl.
Indeed. You may bow before me now, mortals.
She's a little shit. Okay, little shit. What else you got?
Hey, so please do enjoy looking around the town. You might see something that'll help you regain your memories.
Don't be afraid to look around here as much as you like. I hope that you'll find something to trigger your memory.
His voice is changing between my multiple old men voices, falling into the bluesy one, which I enjoy doing a lot. Klarna, are you stuck down there, Pumpkin? She can't escape. She's doing her best, little dickens. But they got her trapped.
That table, I did it. Someone clap, please. Why is no one clap?
Joe's gonna be a scholar with me. We have...
Oh, thanks for the increased clap emote there, Gnosis Dog. Appreciate you.
Joe's gonna be a scholar with me. We'll have a scholar's wedding and make scholar babies. Raise the scholars. It's an undeniable fact.
Says Amy. Is this Ogilvy the scholar? Or Joglevy, I guess he has to be. If you don't know Sonic's real first name, it's Ogilvy. I'm being dead serious with you right now. Look it up.
I told you, Joel's gonna be a tailor with me. We'll have Taylor's wedding and make Taylor babies. He's got no other choice. I'm a yandere, eh?
Oh, come on, stop fighting, please. Girls, we can have a double wedding. I can be a scholar tailor. Here's where we went last night. What? Chicken butt. What an impressive building.
It sure is pretty.
This is a chapel where people offer their prayers to Lowdown Hill. Look, here's Mariana, who's named after a trench, and Lisa, who's talking by the altar. So, how about we say hi? Okay.
Lowdown dear, please watch over me today as you always have. Please save me from the gout.
Yes, you're the red-haired explorer and his companion people that everyone's been talking about, right? Well, while you're here, you should pray to Lord El Tio as well.
Okay. Anyone else? We have a door that leads out here. This is going to start a whole thing. You have a seam in your face as well. Why you girls have such a problem with your face seams? Why is the screen tearing on your face? Now you must be... Good day, Adol. Well, you managed to get any sleep after we spoke last night? Attack of the cutscene? I know. The thought playing house is serious business. Did you get any sleep after the talk last night? I mean, not singular wink. Oh dear, that's a bit worrisome. It can happen. A couple of days ago, I only got 5 hours of sleep, which was not the worst. I've had worse. That's what happens when you go wandering around town in the middle of the night, Adol.
So, are you Lisa then? Are you my romantic rival? You're very pretty. I'll need to fix it. I'll need to dress up myself a bit more.
Isn't she, though? Just isn't she? I also have a seam in my face still. Lisa is the most popular maiden in all of Highland, and for good reason. Most popular? Why are you boasting about her? Shouldn't you be like, I don't know, jealous or something? This is an anime, right? Oh, these two have always been very close to one another. They've been raised together as if they were sisters since, of course. Lethal's headcanon is that Kalilica killed Lisa's parents during childbirth. Oh, I see. And he might you be, lass.
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't introduced myself. As you can tell, I'm not nearly as designed as these two, so I'm not really that important. I'm Mariana. I'm one of the Apostles of Highland.
The Apostles? What?
Oh, that's right. We haven't explained that yet, have I? Or I haven't explained that yet. Those who directly serve Lord Eldiel are referred to as his apostles. To make them feel special, and only apostles are allowed to enter the tower where he lives. Of course, there's more to it than that, but that's the general gist of it. Suffice to say, it's a very important position. Lisa is an apostle too, and so am I. That's why we have these nice, lavender shawls. And I'm just an apprentice apostle.
Oh, really?
An important position, huh? my first thought, I'll give you an important position between the uprights, which just kicks her up and then the referee, it's good. Oh, and how do these apostles serve your Lord Eldiel exactly?
Well, each of the apostles has a different task assigned to him or her. Mine, for example, is to stand here and be a piece of furniture. I mean, mine is the rite of prophecy, in which I convey the words of Lord Eldiel to the people of Highland. I'm like a town crier, really. Lisa's role, then, she can probably speak for herself. My role is the rite of summoning.
The role of summoning, is it? If I recall correctly, the mayor spoke of that yesterday. It all said something about Lord Eldiel giving knowledge to people of his choosing. So does that mean that your role is to bring those people here?
Wow. Exactamundo.
You probably figured this all out by now, but the one who brought a doll to this town before he lost his memory was Lisa.
Oh, really?
I only have one
eye in the seat. Oh, really?
Come to think of it, what happened to the person who was supposed to be you were supposed to be bringing here this time? Was he with you when you returned last night?
No, actually. Lord Eldiel indicated that the timing was no longer convenient, so I was asked to cancel the summoning until a later date.
Really? Well, that's a shame. But if Lord Eldiel wasn't able to grant an audience, that's that, I suppose. You must be really busy right now.
Yes, ever so busy. Never being evil. No, not once. Are you okay, Lisa? You seem tired, speaking of evil and undertones. Perhaps you should avoid making more long journeys for the time being. She makes long journeys? Is that part of, the summoning? Does she go and, meet with them? Does she teleport to them? Who knows? No, I'm fine. Well, if you're sure.
All right, everyone. Well, I think that we should move on to the next location.
I'm really fine, Kalilica. You needn't worry so much about your old sister Lisa.
Everyone needs some rest sometimes, nothing to be ashamed of.
Indeed. We've heard enough for now. Any further questions can wait. Thank you very much for your time. I'll take care. Nice meeting you. Someone who doesn't speak, condescendingly to me is always welcome. Okay, Miss Tour Guide, lead the way.
Don't patronize me, neck chin.
This bitch.
Come on, everyone. Let's move along.
Can we move her in front?
Leave it to me. My turn.
No, we can't have her go in front. Or maybe we can. No, she's not in there. She's not a selectable party member if she ever becomes one.
Leave it to me.
I was going to actually have her lead the group if I could bring her out front. All right, well, that was fun. Let's go up to the tower that we should... They don't really want anyone leaving town through this exit. That's right. Well, what other places haven't we been? Sure, we've spoken to you, Hector.
You're the first people that we have known to make it this far on their own. But until the mayor's decided what should be done with the problems your return has created, we do ask for your cooperation. If anything bad were to happen, there wouldn't be words enough in existence to apologize to Lord Adil. Let's go see. Well, I don't think we can go see the grave right now. Maybe we can. We've definitely been there. There's some stuff down here for us to look at. Or have we? No, we've never been to the Loom Woman.
Welcome, travelers. As you can see, this place is where we weave fabrics and tailor clothes. This is the role that has been passed down to my family for generations. A loomer I was born, and a loomer I will die.
Again, another unique, building layout here. The bed's at the top of the stairs. Oh. Some kind of, horny alpaca here. An alpaca. 'Tis rather plain. Would you like a leaf, man? Would you like a fresh leaf? It loves it. Seems pleased. Merci, burn. Would you like a flower? Oh, it seems pleased again. Oh my God, what an impressive hair you've given me. I can't talk to the Picard back there. It's having a pout. A cane bull. So some kind of camel bull hybrid. Would you like a leaf, man? Would you like a fresh leaf? There you go. Enjoy. Would you like another leaf? What kind of strong snort? What other strong hairs would you? We can pinch his little nose. Have a marl flower. I don't remember where we're getting these. Amazing. Totally worth our time. I don't know why this mechanic's in here. I'm sure they'll eventually give me something worth a damn, but how am I as a player to know?
Hello, my name's Barton, and I study different ecosystems here in Highland. We've met before, but it seems that you don't remember. I see no harm in reintroducing myself. I'm currently raising rare livestock from throughout the European continent in this building. Feel free to visit here anytime you'd like to study them or give them some flowers or leaves. But not too many. I don't want them getting fat. Or maybe I do. Maybe we'll eat them eventually.
You're important, huh? Hey, Adol, it's good to see you. I'm so glad that you're alive. Everyone here feared the worst. There's only dust and old dreams out there. But please, make yourself at home, if you can. Nothing but dust and old dreams, huh? A few too many books in here to make a claim like that, if you ask me.
Oh, yes, I do have a lot. It's my hobby.
Simon and Betty are descendants of scholars and the most well-educated people in all of Highland. While Lord Adil gives the ultimate decision to whom to invite to this town, he'll often ask for the advice from Simon and Betty before doing so. Wow, they're like some kind of his heavenly advisors or something, then, huh? And something that important.
Lord Adil is omnipotent and omniscient, in the truest sense, you see. But as a result of that, he doesn't always see things the same way as a human would. And that's where we come in. We give him the human perspective on things, nothing more. Frankly, it's an honor that he listens to us at all.
I see. How long has Lord Adil been living here in this region? Well, I mean, couldn't give you the exact number, but it's been hundreds of years for sure. I don't know if you've seen any, but all the winged statues here in the Great Forest, the images of Lord Adil.
Hundreds of years? That means he's really just a really old man by now.
You wouldn't be able to tell if you met him. He looks and acts like he's still in his prime. I've never heard him falling ill before either.
Oh, wow.
His personality is a large part of why all of us here in Highland love him ever so much. He's incredibly kind and even has a sense of humor. Just talking to him always puts me at ease. Sounds like a pretty great guy, or guy. I think we probably kept you long enough for now.
True, we should be letting them go. But you're welcome to come back any time if you ever need anything, especially if it's a book. Look, I'm sure that you have plenty of other places to show them, no?
Well, I guess so. Thank you both for your time.
I'm glad you're alive.
I'm glad you're alive. We all feared the worst. Only dust and dreams.
He was so excited yesterday when he found out you were still alive. It's a shame that you don't remember meeting him, but please do and try and be his friend if you can. He's ever so lonely, he doesn't get out.
Not in front of the guests.
I'm just trying to help, husband. You need to get out there and meet people.
What's in this red house? This is the quest house? I was really surprised when I heard that you were still alive. Not only that, but you were able to make it back here with friends. You're truly a special individual, adult Christian. I'm going to use your full Christian name. How about that? Ah, yes, it is you, Kalalilaka. I see Adol and his friends are also with you, too. Have you come to ask me something? Oh, yes, we have. But first, I should introduce you. This is Werner. He's responsible for observing the river. Observing the river? I'm surprised there's such a specialized role like that here. You seen anything strange about the river lately, old man? Old-timer? Yes, I have, actually. Not long ago, I saw two strangely dressed individuals, a man and a woman on the opposite shore. Can you describe them at all? The woman was, let's say, lightly dressed, and she had long purple hair, which is unusual. The man was enormous, clad in obscenely heavy-looking armor. I remember them well because they were such an odd combination, like a study of opposites, a juxtaposition of couples, an odd couple even.
That sounds like...
Then, trying to make him sound like my Majima voice there for a second. Let's see, crikey. All I have to say is crikey. That's my anchor for this voice, and now I know. That man must have been a beast tamer that we encountered. You know, down in the wastes.
Yeah, that woman must have been that magician.
So those two are allies. Sure wouldn't have guessed that. Have you met them yourself? Unfortunately, all I could confirm is that two of them were together. They were on the opposite shore after all, and I couldn't hear what they were talking about, nor confirm exactly what they were doing. Yeah, I see. We'll just make an effort now, it doesn't matter. Still, at least we know that they're connected in some way. That's pretty significant on its own. Thanks for the information. It was nothing. I'm happy to have helped.
Thanks a bunch.
He just sits in here and drinks all day when he's not looking at the river.
Are you a zombie?
Yes.
I know all about zombies. Sometimes when people die, they keep moving around, and then they're called zombies.
Zombie facts brought to you today by Little Girl. There's a quest board here. We cannot do the quest yet because we don't have free reign. As soon as we do, boy howdy, we'll have every amount of tasks to do. What we got here? A highly detailed model sits atop the desk which depicts a battlefield. I mean, I guess I kind of see it. Maybe it was like a tactics game. All right. Right, well, We've been about everywhere in town now. We should have enough information to work with. Let's head back to the mayor's place and regroup. Yes. Yeah. Crikey, yes, we should actually decide the next course of action. Sometimes it's hard for me to just key into that voice, even though I've done it multiple times on this particular broadcast.
Meanwhile, I'm afraid that I have some business to attend to, so I must bid you adieu. Of course we have French in this world. It's East. I'll see you later. Bye.
My chat keeps bobbing. It's like it's refreshing, so I'm actually refreshing the window now to see if there's anything fucked with it. There we go. Yeah, for some reason the attack of the cutscene kept getting cut off. All right then, Nadal. We gathered a fair amount of information at least. There anything in particular that stands out to you? I mean, there's a lot of things about El Deal that kind of seem weird and strange. The winged god you're supposed to have met before you lost your memories? He does seem to be loved by everyone around here for some reason.
Well, if he really is just living in that tower for hundreds of years, then he's no ordinary human, that's for sure. I'm the smartest one here. You don't need to tell me he has wings. I know he's not human. He's supposed to be like in perfect health, not like some old man or anything.
And those statues in the forest supposedly were cast in his image. Which means there's a high likelihood there's some kind of connection to the ancient kingdom of Celceta. While we cannot be certain until we have met him ourselves, he does seem to fit the very definition of a god, or at least some kind of, angelic presence. Yeah, the whole El Deal thing is definitely an interesting development. I thought we were just gonna, find her brother, figure out what happened to your memories, maybe find the guys that are messing with the Spartans, and now there's gods. It's kind of weird. But I was thinking of something else, something that might help us figure out what happened to you here at all, to your memories. Yeah, I would actually like to know about my belongings. That's probably more pertinent, actually. I was thinking that, too. If you really fell into the waterfall, your belongings could be the key to this whole mystery.
This could be our chance to see what happened, what a doll had with him before he disappeared.
My nose is getting a little stuffed up, so it's actually messing with my reading.
Assuming that we can actually get to him since they've been dead.
They've just been buried. Yeah, since everyone thought you were fucking dead.
They buried them in your grave.
Time for some grave robbing. That settles it then. Permission from the dead guy himself means no curse and no problem. So let just a little plane in the dirt and bam, answers. And maybe a new weapon. Well, there's no time to waste. Not a moment to waste, even. Alright, let's move. I mean, we're already in the mayor's house. We can't talk to him, too. I believe that Kalilka is currently at the chapel. You're welcome to look around town, but please avoid drawing too much attention to yourselves. I think we're probably the most interesting thing here at the moment, dude. And I wouldn't blame, and I'm not saying that just to be self-important. It's like no one comes here other than via teleport or summoning or what the fuck ever. So it's unlikely that, anything else happens. There's a kitty. Meow. Mr. Tittlesworth. We're not gonna pull his whiskers. You know what cats love? They love all manner of fruit. I actually did have a cat that ate cantaloupe once. Incredibly pleased. Soft fur. Oh my. Just, here's some pelt. Would you like more of that? Of her. Have some more. All right. It's just a whale, a veritable whale of stuff. Didn't expect to see you alive again, red-headed traveler. Pretty surprising, huh, Mr. Tittles? Mr. Tittlesworth? Meow.
you walk around. Hello, and welcome to Highland. Make yourself at home here. I'm sure that you've had a long journey.
Oh, hey, doll, you heading out? You're welcome to leave, but do be careful out there. One of my doppelgangers might get you. We've already had to make you a grave once. We'd hate to do it again. I mean, that poor Dario. Just the tears, I say. Much less make more of them for your friends. That's a lot of digging.
Wait, wasn't the... I'm confused. Wasn't the grave up there? Am I stupid? Am I stupid? Well, there's the grave down there. Okay, let's go get it. I don't know where the threshold is for the whole memory loss thing. It seems like something we should be, wary of. Oh, pardon me. Ow.
Nice try.
We use our Ogilvy slide. Feels like that went a further distance before. You get some new armor soon. Graves, pardon me. Really wondering if I did go too far. No, it says we're still going down here. We're close. Save the game just in case something stupid happens. Whoever said that, good idea. Did he actually save? Maybe. I didn't hear the save noise, so I got a little concerned. Go down these weird switchbacks. Ow. Stuff. I could just use the teleport, damn it. All right.
Here lies a dull Christian.
Yep, this is the one. Let's get digging. Why would you feel guilty? There's nothing guilty to be guilty about. Never thought I'd go grave robbing at all, much less with the grave's occupant by myself.
All right.
Come on, boys, and also Klarna, let's get to work.
Boys, in quotes.
Not very progressive there, Duran. I think guys would be acceptable. Guys is one of those now gender-neutral sort of terms for everybody. Or you could use dudes, the old standby. After digging for a while, a stone coffin was unearthed. Hesitantly, the lid was slid back to reveal a signed photograph of Lethal's middle finger. Again, there's nothing in there. Empty. Oh, it's not the wrong grave, is it?
No, this is a doll's. And they did say they buried his belongings here.
Boy, I think I see something in the corner. Something that's out of camera shot. Ozma produced a small scrap of paper from the coffin. It is Metroid-esque that there's some things there. I received a mask from. What is it? Looks like it came from a notebook. There's something written on it, too. Did someone take the goods before they were buried? Or whoever was buried there before? Who knows? Maybe they never buried them at all. Since Dario's apparently the one who did it, maybe he's nervous about it because he has them still or something. Received a mask from... It's definitely your handwriting, Adol. I know it now, somehow.
The mask. No one cared about him before that.
Yeah, that brings a lot of things to mind. Like that one movie with Jim Carrey. Let's think this through a minute. Firstly, why are Adol's belongings not here when they said they would be? And even apologized for burying them here. Someone stole my stuff. Both these are very possible. Someone stole my stuff. Yes, that seems like the most likely scenario to me as well. If we assume that what the villagers said is true, Adol's belongings were buried here. If they intended deception, they could have just say no belongings were found. And I doubt we would have questioned it at all. The most likely possibility seems to be that someone looted your final resting place, perhaps considered it a victimless crime. It could have been one of these half-billion, armadillo people who live out here.
So someone else dug up the grave before us. Whatever it was in there must have been seriously important to them if they were willing to go that far to get it.
Yeah. But at least we found something. Received a mask from... Not much to go on, but at least it's a start. Though hearing the word mask doesn't really bode too well for us, given what happened in Komodo.
Yeah, I'm worried about my brother Dots. Remnos. I sure to tell if Remnos is connected to this.
Well, we've come too far. We've got far too little information right now.
Still, it says he received it from someone. Who could that someone be, I wonder?
Whoever it is, it seems to be reasonable to conclude that Adol's disappearance occurred shortly after this meeting. Perhaps the mask in question was directly tied to this incident, by extension to Adol's memory loss as well. I think it would be safest to operate under this assumption for a moment to remain on alert while we investigate.
Adol.
Adol, that's all I'm saying. That's right, Adol. Or all right, Adol. I think it's about time that we go and meet the person living in that tower now. No matter how many lightning strikes it takes us to get in there. Also, we're back here now. Would you like to speak with Lord Eldeal? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get to the bottom of what happened to Adol without talking to him at least once.
I agree. A consultation with Lord Eldeal seems wise. It is, after all, my responsibility that one of his valued guests went missing. I would like to discuss matters with him as soon as possible myself. Is something the matter, Lisa?
Dots.
Lisa?
Actually, there's something I need to tell you about Lord Eldeal.
You sound hesitant. Please, don't be shy. What is it that you need to tell me?
Lord Eldeal is rather unwell at the moment. He, claims he has some kind of chronic disease.
What? Lord Eldeal is ill. I was unaware of this was even possible. To my knowledge, he has never taken ill even once.
I'm sure that he would be very happy to know Adol is alive and well, but if you could at least wait until his condition improves. I see. I guess we don't have much choice in the matter. If he's sick, he's sick.
Durin, you're being oddly reasonable. What's wrong with you?
I'm terribly sorry. I'll be certain to inform Lord Adil of your arrival at the first available opportunity. Apostle like dots? Why is she making dots?
Man, I can't believe this. Do we really have to wait until God feels better before we can talk to his beatific ass? Our hands are tied then too. Since we told them that we won't wander too far outside of town.
First Adol's memories, now Eldeal's unprecedented illness. It seems a lot of unusual things are happening around here lately.
It's like everywhere a dog goes, trouble follows, and I'm trouble.
Especially lately. Hey, it's not my fault.
Sorry. I guess it might sound a little mean. I was just, having a little fun. Still, we four would have never met another if it weren't for you. So it's not like you always are causing problems. I have no idea what kind of unimaginable horrors await us in the future, but I know that I don't regret coming with you.
Nor do I. I kind of regret some things, Dots. Something on your mind, Durin? You're being weird, Durin. What's up with that? Stop being weird. You're making it weird. No, sorry, I was just thinking. This is only a suggestion, just talking to myself, even. But how about we go sneak out town tonight and go see Adil's Tower ourselves?
What? Were we told not to do exactly that?
Well, I have a hunch. I mean, can't prove it or anything, it's a hunch, but still. That Lisa girl, rather, seems to be hiding something. I got a feeling it's real important. And what's stranger still is that I don't get the impression that it's us she's hiding it from. If anything, she seems to be hiding it from the people of Highland. Are you referring to an account of Adil's illness? She did seem overtly hesitant to mention it, with the obvious explanation being her, reluctance. Don't get me wrong, she seems like a nice girl and everything, but I get the feeling there's more to this than meets the eye, like there's some kind of Megatron involved. Well, I think it has been made quite clear to us in town that this town is unique in a great many ways, much with the technology and the people being, assigned tasks by God, or at least a messenger of God. And with individuals acting to make the situation even more complicated, there's a high probability that no matter how long we wait, there will be no resolution to this dilemma. That's just what I was gonna say, with smaller words, though.
I'm kind of surprised, though. I figured that you would be, you would have been against.
Well, we all have our reasons for being here. I'm tired of simply waiting for things to happen. It's time has come for us to be arbiters of our true destinies.
That's the spirit.
What about you, Adol? How do you feel about all this? Let's fucking go. I'm not completely against. No, let's fucking go. I'm crossing velvet ropes now. I'm a new adult. I don't know why I even bother asking. Your eyes lit up like fireworks as soon as I mentioned sneaking off. This fucking guy. Anyway, I guess that's that. We should get started already, as something tells me this won't be an easy journey. We might want to actually level up our weapons. It'd be best if we got to that tower before dawn. But I think that I will leave that for future Lethal to do because, we've been going for a few hours and I think this is a good stopping point. Future Lethal will have a good pickup point as well. He should know where he's going and he shouldn't have to navigate the map of the forest to actually get back to Kosnan. Hopefully. Either way, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time, which will probably be tomorrow if things go to plan. I'll see you then. Ta-ta for now.